Let's see it. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the mega cast, so to speak, of the 2025 NFL Draft with myself, Sip the Tally, with LBHT, Rogue Pod, and DCP. We only have one member of DCP, but they are coming. Chris and Mike will be here. DCP is on the right of your screen. LBHT is on the left, and Rogue Pod is on the left as well. And myself is in the middle. And the bottom of your screen will have the draft tracker, and we'll also have the bottom of the screen is where you'll see different film of whoever gets drafted when they get drafted while we talk about them. So that's what that is at the bottom right there. So a lot of stuff will be flipped in and out of that little box down there at the bottom. But and it'll be the stuff from the Beast. It'll be the PFF draft guide. It'll be film that I have. It'll be film that I pull from different places. Just whatever is going on, that's what we're gonna put it right there, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna talk about these picks. We're gonna crack some jokes, and we're gonna talk about a lot of other stuff in between to just kind of make this thing go on. So first of all, I appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you, Hendo. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Brodny. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Invisible Mike. Thank you, Invisible Chris. And appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Hey, Coach, thanks for putting this together, man.
Oh, no problem, man. Carrie, I know Carrie know exactly how this got together, but I don't know if I ever told you guys. But I ain't telling you on air. Okay. If I haven't told you, I ain't telling you on air. But Carrie know exactly how this came about. But other than that, and I might have told you, bro, I just forgot. But we know. So again, and it's worked out each year, and I this is one of the things that I love about draft time. I love the thing we did with DCP last week. I like this. It's just I like getting together, talking ball, cracking jokes, and just having fun, man. Because sometimes this stuff kind of get too serious, but this is a fun time.
Yes. And they get I don't know if you talked about it yet, but they're saying that the Jaguars and the Browns have the parameters in place for a deal for Jacksonville to move up to second when Cam Ward goes number 1.
Okay.
Wow. So trading up for Travis Hunter.
We'll say B always has the fastest Google in America, so we'll rely on him for that good news.
I'm out of here at pick 8, man. Like, I don't.
He say that, but B love us, so he ain't going nowhere.
I mean, if they trade down, I'll hang out a little longer.
But you're gonna be here for the duration.
Hey, no, it's locked in. Yesterday, it's documented.
I told him
when you and Hendo was on, it's documented.
I was Jose, and I told him he was gonna be here for the duration.
No, you said you were gonna be here for the duration.
No, I said we.
You just be lying now.
So let me say what's up to the people in the chat, because I don't want them to think we are ignoring them. First of all, the first person in here, Rogue Pod, appreciate you for joining, coming through. Pay the bills. It was technically the first guy in here. Rogue Pod was in setting up just like I was. Jared Green, appreciate you. Rave Kingdom came through. Business is booming. Oh, I forgot all our chats together, so it might be some names on there. Yes. Business is booming.
You can see our chat, Coach?
Yeah. I but I don't know who it's from, but I do see it.
Everybody's chat's gonna be here.
Kari Cuz, appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate it. B Square 86 Ghost, thank you. See, TY, my man TY shouted us out on Twitter today for giving them that good content. I appreciate you. And he be on everything, man. That dude, he be all over the place with tweets and news and what you think about this and why this. And he one of the informed fans. He don't just go off what the 4-letter network say. He need answers, and he comes to the right people to get them answers too. Chef was good. Let's see who else. Alicia, appreciate you for coming through. Jay, see, this about to get Jay banned right here. This about to get Jay banned. That right there gonna get him banned. That right there. Jazz, Hendo.
Hey, Jazz, my baby girl.
Let's see, Just Allo, appreciate you for coming through. Coming through. Let's see. Just Allo says, "Hey, Hendo and Coach, appreciate it." We got other people up here too, though.
At the time, he might have just saw the both of us.
Hey, MJ, what's good, MJ? Do I hold on? Let me see. I think I got something for you, MJ. Hold on. Let me look on stuff on the side. Let me get my media stuff going. See if this act right.
Oh, I hear music.
I go through the intro. It's around MJ. By Urban Closer. This is lit beat going in the background while I go through the particulars real quick. Let's see where I was.
Can you pull up RJ's super chat for me? Salute to RJ, man. Appreciate that.
I pull it.
I
got one from RJ. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. I don't see the.
Appreciate that.
Did he say anything?
No, I don't see anything on there. If you well, no. It says appreciate everything you all do for. It got cut off.
What up?
Well, appreciate you, RJ.
What up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Yeah. What's good?
Let's see. Maybe I can see it over here. No, I just can see the amount. That's all.
Yeah, I do see one. Give the comment on there.
Okay.
Like, you leave comments on
it, let me know, and we can address it. Rave Kingdon also dropped 2 and says hashtag Ben Cleveland is here.
Here on the bench.
He says appreciate everything you all do for us. We appreciate you, RJ. Thank you.
Indeed.
Appreciate you. Got Cam in here. What's good, Cam? You know the normal speak for Brodny and Jose. You know the normal intros. What else we got?
A whole lot.
Felipe. He says Broncos are making aggressive push to trade into the top 10. Got Team Ramey. Daniel Berry Sports. T Sizzle says, "What up, Ken folk? What up? What up, Kurt? Kurt, one of my old softball buddies. What's good? Hey,
what's good?
Kurt used to hit that ball really hard. really hard. Like you better bag up to the grass if Kurt was up there. What up, Kurt? Appreciate you for coming through. Hugh Jackson, what's good?
Salute.
Andrew, appreciate you for coming
through.
Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
Nathan. P. Brownie. You back to P. Brownie today, dog. You back to P. Brownie today. Let's see what else. I think we pretty much got it. Everybody I saw. Big Cuz.
House.
Omar. What's good? And House. And we'll stop right there. House.
What up, House?
What's good, Chris?
Let's hope he don't.
Chilling, man. Over here with this dumbass draft when it's playoff basketball going on, or whatever.
ugly. Hey, Derek White playing?
He played last night.
Knicks playing tonight.
No, I want to see what you're gonna say. Hey, what happened with Porzingis' forehead?
Elbow or something.
He got the people's elbow.
Okay. So, as Brodny stated earlier, Cleveland may be trying to do a little something. So, I got a question for everybody up here real quick. Obviously, the draft thing is going to pop up on the little screen right there. Right. What are we allowing spoilers, or we just going to try to ignore them, or what?
It don't matter.
Don't matter? Okay. Just let them roll. Okay. Just let them roll.
So what we do? We tip and pick, so we just watching.
It is what it is, man. Because it's hard as heck for them not to do it, and then I don't really want to kick nobody out because I want everybody to watch. So, it is what it is.
But if you're gonna say
we'll react to our pace. We might see it in the chat, but we'll get to the picks when we get to them.
And if you're gonna say a pick, make sure it's the right pick. Don't say nobody in the chat be like, "Oh, they taking a kicker right here."
All right, so that's what we'll do, Chris. If somebody throw it out there and they be wrong, they out of here.
If they bum scooping, they gotta go.
Right.
They out of here. That's what. If somebody put something in there and they wrong, they out of here. If they troll us, they out of here.
Right.
So that's how that works. That's
lifetime ban.
Hey, salute to Bazel. He said he got us on three different devices.
That's what's up.
I see that. Let me see that.
Appreciate that.
Isaiah say y'all the phone, TV, and laptop. Big 3. Appreciate you, B. Appreciate it. Felipe say they are comparing Ward with Mahomes. Cam? Oh, because those throwing angles. That's all.
Oh yeah, that's all.
Throwing angles.
That's all.
That is a damn shame for Cam Ward, man. Like, finally brought Miami back to relevance, and his reward is playing for the Titans.
Hey.
Damn.
Gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah.
Gotta crawl before you walk. Phantom Cyborg says, "Happy draft night." Hey, it's like Christmas Day to me. This is one of the days I look forward to.
Hey, this one of Urban's beats.
Yep,
that's what's up. Hey, salute to Urban, man.
Yep.
Go beat.
Yeah,
I got 2 more in the chamber. No, I'm talking about Buck. How about them Mets? I know it's draft night. How about them Mets?
I don't know why you would bring that up there while I'm here. That's offensive.
you said 1986.
Oh, that's them Doc Mets right there.
Yeah.
That's them get high and go out every night and drink till 4 in the morning and come throw no hitter Mets.
You're gonna be mad at me, Coach, because it crossed my mind to take the girls out of school early yesterday to go to that game, and it was a great one.
Oh yeah, you should have took them.
I know.
It was a great game. My boy is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
He is on fire. Yeah, okay, because I'm gonna stop. I know the O's going through it right now.
Man, you can't be talking baseball.
I know the O's going through it.
What took y'all so long?
Right.
Like, we knew this is the first pick.
I hate when they do that.
Oh shit! I don't even have the draft on.
I got it in my ear.
Like you're not really fielding calls. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. They were talking all that jazz.
I think they tell them to do that. Like, hey, look, we got to be here for.
That's why it's prime time. They got drama.
Yeah.
They got to have drama. Got to have drama. First time, Coach, catching y'all live. Can't wait to hop. Okay, appreciate you, Wes.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Wes. Appreciate it. So Cam Ward is the
white
pick.
shoes.
So they gave Malik Willis about 3 games. They gave Will Levis a year and a half. How long they giving Cam Ward?
Oh snap! We got a trade.
12 days.
Browns received the 5th overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
Jags get the 2nd pick.
Okay. Ooh. What else Cleveland get?
So Browns received 5th overall pick, 32nd overall pick, 126th pick, which is a 4th rounder, and a 2026 first round pick. Damn.
Ooh. Wow.
Jaguars received 2nd overall pick, 104th overall pick, which is a 4th rounder, 200th overall pick. That's a 6th rounder.
To move up 3 spots?
Hey.
That's a lot.
They really wanted Travis.
Hey, listen. They did that for Tricky Mitch.
Yeah.
When the Bears wanted them, they moved up 1 spot. Gave up a lot.
That is a
now
lot.
I wonder what they view.
I wonder who they're gonna get now.
Travis Hunter. I get 2 players in one.
Florida. Ooh.
Does that speak to how good he is, or how not good they think the rest of the draft is?
Probably a little.
How bad? Yeah. How bad the rest of the draft is.
Let's take a look. We're gonna talk about Cam for a second. Let's talk about Cam for a hot second.
What?
Let's talk about Cam for a hot second. Hold on, let me get situated. But the trade happened so fast, I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't prepared. And then
You think he
I
gonna work
looked
out
for
for the
Cam
Vikings?
Ward. It's Cameron Ward. I keep forgetting that. But here we go. Chris, I'll start with you. What thoughts on Cam? Because we don't do a lot of quarterbacks, but thoughts on Cam Ward.
Yeah, he's clearly quarterback 1 in this class, in a tier by himself, head and shoulders above anybody. He's definitely not the cleanest prospect as far as being a quarterback is concerned, but I think the highs are extremely high with him, and you can see a chance for him to develop and really turn into, a guy who can lead a team and put a team on his back. I think that's what separates him from the other guys in this class is, somebody like Shador, I think he's talented, but I don't think he can put a team on his back. And I think Cam has the tools to be able to do that. I don't think he's going to come out and be like, what's old boy's name from the Commanders, the quarterback, Jaden Daniels. I don't think he'll be able to do that right out the gate, but I think he has the tools and the potential to, eventually be able to put a team on his back and be able to lead them.
Okay. B, with us, me and you being Miami fans, and I'm assuming you watched most of the games like I did. What are your thoughts on Cam and him transitioning from the nonchalant kind of with the heady mistakes early in the game and then make up for them late? Like the Cal game sticks out. all those mistakes he made early in the game, and then came back and just was Superman at the end. Do you think that can transition to the NFL?
I think he can transition. I think that I think he went into every game this year with a mindset of I've got to make things happen right from the start. I've got to put up 40 plus points every week because they have the worst defense I've seen outside of Carolina, and they could not stop anyone at all this year in Miami. So I think there was a little bit of the whole, man, I gotta score on every drive. I gotta make plays every time I'm out here. And presumably you won't have that in the NFL. Everybody's got talent in the NFL. You should be able to hold other teams to a reasonable amount of points. I think it's a part of him, right? Like I think he likes to take risks, but I think that he can definitely learn when and where to do that in the NFL.
Got it. Kerry, what do you think about Cam?
Yeah, I like Cam. I mean, he's not the number one overall pick that you are used to seeing if you're taking the quarterback, but I like that he's creative. He can move within the pocket. He got the arm talent, of course. He's got some mobility. I would like to see him tap in on that mobility a little bit more. Like, I don't know if he's like a Lamborghini back there, but I think he can stretch defenses a little bit more than what you see on film. And to me, like, if you're going to take that swing at quarterback, this is the ilk of a player that you need to be taking that swing on. Like a dude that, if everything hits right, he's a dude that can be a top 10, top 15 quarterback in the league and be like one of the reasons why you're winning. Like Chris said, he's not, it's not like a dude that you got to pull along with you. If he really hits on everything, he's a dude that can pull people with him. So I think it was worth it for them to take that chance.
Cool. Look at that, the traits. What they have good, PFF's guy has good for him is his poise, his accuracy and touch, velocity, his clean accuracy, and his distance down the field. And that's his arm distance. What the issue is the decision making, and you see it in the middle. And that's what I kind of asked B about. He knows the plays to make, but sometimes he feels like, hey, I can make any play, and on the next level, that ain't gonna make it because one or two mistakes and you might be down 30. But with that big trade that just happened, Hendo, do you think the Jags go for Travis Hunter?
Yes, he's the best player in the draft. And he fills two needs. I mean, the Jaguars, they need help everywhere. They got Brian Thomas Jr. last year, who he was outstanding, but I think they need more help and cornerback help. They need to help out Trevor Lawrence because he's not the pick that they thought he was going to be. He's probably Cam Ward 1.0. So,
cool. Jose back with us.
Yeah, Miami hate is real.
I know. Don't hate.
But I like Cam Ward. I like for him not to be a good pick.
Lord, man.
The commissioner's back up.
Oh,
He probably just going to announce a trade, huh?
is that Solomon Thomas?
Whoa.
Oh, Arik Armstead.
I don't want this on my screen. I just want the thing. I get this part.
I'm sorry. Shout out to my man Suge Knight.
Shout out Suge.
What should do?
Suge 323. Just shout out to my man. You haven't seen him in a while. He's hoping and praying that the Pittsburgh Steelers do something nice tonight and maybe go out and actually get a real quarterback.
Right. They need.
He hoping Shador fall to him.
Facts.
I think I did a mock the other day, and I picked Shador going to them.
I don't think he goes out of the top 10, honestly.
Oh, you still think he's going to the top 10 even after all the?
I think it's just a lot of smoke. I think he's still going to go.
Facts.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And they can feel free to trade. Right? I mean, number 8 is open, and that's right ahead of New Orleans. And judging off of the trade package we just saw, I no longer want to move up to get Abdul Carter, and I would very much like to move down and get some extra picks.
I thought Goodell was supposed to
Travis Hunter
call all the picks in the first round.
I'm happy.
I thought Goodell was supposed to make all these calls in the first round.
Well, for certain ones, he Travis Hunter.
I'm happy to Travis Hunter.
Oh yeah,
I can root for him.
There it is. Might have to drive a couple hours down the road for a game or two. I wonder if my Connect still there, because my Connect, in the military, kind of got the little hookup.
What position are they gonna let him play?
Both.
Shoot, for what they gave up, both.
But I mean, right, for what they gave up, both.
Yeah, but you can't let him do that.
We play all of them.
And they let his daddy got permission to come to the draft. I don't know if y'all know or not, but his daddy played at the same high school Lamar played at.
Really?
Pompano.
Okay.
Daddy played the same high school. Yeah.
That's a smart move by the Browns too, because they're in prime position to get whoever quarterback one is going to be next year.
You know who it is going to be.
Who?
I do not.
Arch.
You don't know about that.
Is he eligible next year?
Yeah,
he is, but I don't know.
I don't know. His family might step into that one and like, not there, not today.
Arch gonna be, even just my name alone. I can hear it now. Everything's gonna be pedigree.
Yeah.
But I will say this, and y'all tell me if y'all agree with me or not. If Arch would have been playing instead of Quinn Stinkers, they might have won that championship.
Well, I wish they would have put him in so we could have seen him more, because that other dude is garbage.
I think so too. I think so too.
Yeah, that's why that dude's not a good coach.
Sarkeesian,
alcoholic.
They keep finding jobs.
Get better jobs.
Yeah, he does.
He
fails upward.
This dude right here, man. His quick twitch is all. Let's talk about Travis for a minute. Jose, you can start with Travis. I don't know how much of Travis you've watched, but just highlights and different games.
He does it all. Wide receiver and corner. The biggest thing me and B discuss is what should he focus on in the pros. Like, obviously he's skilled enough to be play at a high level at both sides. From a business standpoint, it'd probably be smarter for him to focus at wide receiver. That they tend to make the most money. But if you're playing high snaps at both, when he comes up for your contract, teams tend to go with the lesser deal. That's what they did to my man Jimmy Graham, tight end. He lined up more snaps, I believe, in the slot as a slot wide receiver, but they still wanted to pay him as a tight end. But he's great, man. Like I would have him focus on wide receiver, but get some decent snaps at corner as well.
I'm finna call you Roll Pot. What do you think about Travis?
Exceptional athlete. I think he's a better wide receiver than he is corner, but I do think that if he played corner just selectively, like he just concentrated on that one position, he would probably be one of the best right now in the NFL. So, I mean, don't overexert him, because listen, he's not playing 12, 13 games. It's going to be a 17-game schedule, and I just don't see him playing as many snaps against grown men as he did against these college kids.
Yeah. B, do you still have what Cleveland got in return?
They got number 5, I believe it was 36, a 4th, and next year's 1st.
Okay, they got 5 this year, 36 this year, a 4th round pick, and something from next year.
1st round pick next year.
Oh wow! So they got 2 firsts,
and the
Giants, 2nd, and a 4th.
Giants have added Abdul Carter.
Pretty much knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, but
you were hoping. You go. Yeah.
Like why they got Brian Burns, and now they got my other edge. They got my favorite edge out of college from a couple of years ago with Kavon, and they can't sack nobody.
They're trading Kavon.
And shouldn't it be about time for that 5th-year option for Kavon?
No, I think he's got
and they probably ain't gonna pick it up. Should be close.
It's close. I think next year.
Another year. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be close. I don't know exactly. While I get some Abdul stuff, one of y'all mind checking that? Kerry, what you think about Travis to Jacksonville, and how should they use him?
if it were me, I think I would focus mainly on wide receiver and then just have a package or two at corner. I think because for him to do what he did at wide receiver and not really be prepping to play wide receiver is insane. Like I remember watching him and I'm like, man, I don't like his release at times off the line. And then I'm like, okay, well, he's practicing with the DBs. He's preparing with the DBs. Like I can't be but so hard on him, and he's not really preparing for this position. So for him to like be in pro rooms, you know, every day, day in and day out of wide receiver, his upside crazy. Like you can't even have a football comp with him. He's such an athlete. His comp is like Chalky Studebaker or like Mr. Perkins. Like you can't go just straight football with him, man. Like, it's crazy, like and it's just so natural. Like I said on the episode we did last week, he's one of those dudes that he just seems like he just picks stuff up just real quick. You show him once, and physically and mentally he's there. He got it. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do it. I wouldn't try to make it too much of having him play on both sides. But I mean, they gave up a first next year on top of a couple other picks. So it's going to be interesting to see how they try to play this.
And Coach, Kavon's fifth-year option is due May 1st, and the reports are they're strongly leaning towards picking it up.
Oh, so that would mean Burns is on a for real contract.
$100 million.
Gonna pick up Kavon's contract, which is gonna be a nice little chunk of change, I think.
Sign the trade.
Drafting Abdul.
So Burns getting traded.
No, Kavon getting traded. Is Abdul wearing a skirt?
Who knows? Who knows with these kids, man? Who knows with these kids? Chris, I ain't watched a lot of Abdul Carter because of, it was obvious that, from first watch, he was probably the best edge out there. So, yeah, do look like a skirt hand though. It do. What's the, how does man get a handshake with Roger Goodell? What outstanding traits do Abdul have to make him be like the first edge guy taken?
I mean, incredible burst and speed coming off the edge, and I think something that like really put him over the top was the way that he ended the season, where there was prime time spots where they needed a play, and he was able to get it done. Kind of like you see with TJ Watt, like he was like, all right, I got to turn up. My team needs me, and you saw him come through in some big time spots, and I think that's what separates him, and the fact that he's so young at the position. It's a lot of parallels between Micah Parsons. I'm not saying he is Micah Parsons, but it's a lot of parallels. I think people forget that Micah, when he was coming out, they had that COVID, old COVID crap going on. So a lot of people didn't know. They're like, is he a linebacker? Is he an edge guy? They didn't know he was a tweener. And it was kind of the same thing with Abdul Carter, where he was playing linebacker, and this was the first year where they finally kicked him to the outside. And I think he's just scratching the surface of what he could be, because you saw at the beginning of the year it wasn't really like a top 3 pick level of play. But then as the season went on and he started getting more comfortable in that spot, you kind of saw the natural skills, and then him kind of get the tricks of the trade a little bit, and you saw what he could be, and just like Micah, I mean, he could develop into a hell of a guy, and then now he's not gonna have to be the guy where he's going, because you got Brian Burns on one side, you got Kayvon Thibodeau on the other side, so it's a perfect place for him to develop.
True that.
Oh, and Dexter Lawrence too. How the hell
Sexy
could you forget that?
Oh, Sexy Dexter, yep.
How the hell could you forget that?
Sean asked a question. He says, and I think this is referring to Travis Hunter. Could you guys see him being a third safety or a dime back on defense, or is it outside corner only? And I think Sean is referring to Travis, because I'm assuming he's referring to Travis. And my answer, and you guys can answer afterwards, is outside corner only, because he's probably going to play some receiver. So you want him just to be that outside corner guy, in my opinion. What you guys think about that?
Yeah, I'd say outside corner. Yeah, he didn't really play on the inside that much. I know he lined up a few times like at safety in some games, but that was just like, spur of the moment type thing. But I think he's just outside.
Ditto.
Yep, I agree with Chris.
Somebody say Abdul got Africa around his Antarctica around his neck. That thing is big. That thing is big.
Let's say
That's ASAP Ferg.
Oh, P. Brown said that's native clothing, like that's native African clothing. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you, P. Appreciate it. Josina just tweeted, please stop showing Shadua on the couch. Well, wait a minute. I thought he wasn't gonna be there, or is they showing him at home?
I mean, I think the couch at home he's talking about.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought he wasn't gonna be there. I wouldn't have let no media in. The only media I would have had was well off media. The way y'all been talking crazy about me, the only media coming up in here is well off.
Not unless you know something. Not unless you know you're going high in the first round. And it's had the cameras in here so I can stick it to you once they draft me. And just that.
You gotta have his Dion moment.
Facts. I like the confidence.
Is he wearing the tank in a big chain?
You know, it'd be fun if he had on a Jerry curl wig.
Hilarious. He was dressed like
hilarious.
That'd have been crazy. If he come out busting with a version of that same outfit, an updated version, that would have been crazy. Let's see what
Patriots took Will Campbell.
Who the Patriots picked up?
Will Campbell,
the tackle from LSU. Okay.
Now the draft is going to start.
Yeah, now it's about to get busy now.
It should be Shador right here. I mean, he should have gone third, but Cleveland need to do something.
Is Cleveland going to take Genty?
Well, Brady, you know why he didn't go. You know why he didn't go third.
Well,
PFF, the little draft guy for PFF says that the traits for Abdul, first step, look at that, all like to the max. So that means he got a Big Reg. Don't be pausing us. He got incredible burst. Big Reg paused you earlier, Chris. I don't know if you saw it or not. But,
what I say? What I say that was outrageous?
Hold on, let me scroll up. Something big, Big Reg be on that crazy. They say pause, incredible burst is diabolical. But hey, he got incredible burst. It is what it is. Flexibility is good. Hand usage, pass rush counters are okay. Another one is I can't see that. Latability, change of direction. Let's see what the actual strengths are down here at the bottom. Did I go past it? Rare athlete for the position, tier 1 NFL speed, natural explosive and being both elite, willing to play physical despite lighter weight, pass rush like a basketball guard, crossover style, like that's that move Miles be doing over the center. Oh, we got bots. What channel big enough for us to have bots?
First of all, they'll pick anybody.
That's me. I'm doing that.
Okay, cool.
Word.
Good speed to power conversion for a player of his size and weaknesses. Has a small false step. Arms will likely be on the shorter side. Every time I hear something about some arms, I get PO'd, but no, we ain't gonna talk about that. Can lead to the shoulder too often. Can lead with the shoulder too often when taken on a puller, and that can be all that stuff can be fixed. That stuff, and then with him going the way he going, he can probably be a third down guy anyway to start off with, which is gonna allow him to just put his foot in the ground and go get the quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised that cat have 8, 9, 10 sacks. It's just a pass rusher. And he was able to play off ball linebacker too. A lot of people don't know he played a lot of off ball linebacker last year because they had Chop and the guy on our team, Adisa.
Who?
Yeah,
Casper.
It looks like Mason Graham.
Mason Graham. Good. I like that. I did not want them to get Genty.
Yeah, me neither.
I think in my mock yesterday, I had Genty going to the Cowboys, maybe.
Could have taken somebody else. I mean, it would have been nice for Mason to be around for Carolina, maybe.
Y'all get trade back, get more picks. Let Dan Campbell do his work.
Okay, well, Dan Campbell works for Detroit.
I mean, Dan, what's his name?
Dan Morgan.
Yeah, that guy.
And like the work that he did last year with drafting Xavier Leggett. So I'm a little skeptical right now. And I'd like for just some talent to be there.
I mean, he took a swing and he missed. Like he still has a chance to develop.
But the thing was, like, there was one ball on a tee, and then he bypassed it to take a swing and miss.
I think Q got the baby Q, the young Q got signed by the Raiders today. I think, didn't it?
Who?
Yeah.
The Kadir Ishmael. I think that happened today. I think.
Who?
Nathan?
He knows who, Coach.
Are you talking about the wide receiver tried to be turned tight end? Like they tried to
No, hold on. I know I have to correct you. The quarterback turned wide receiver, turned tight end.
Tight end. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
No more legacy, huh?
Yeah. Cause I saw him throw the Raiders flag on his Twitter, but I thought it was just something with the draft. I didn't know that he like the kid that got signed. But when Nathan asked the question, I said it makes sense why I saw that then.
Hopefully he gets some playing time.
Do you know who the tight end is in Oakland?
Hey, he can still be the third tight end though.
The number 2 tight end ain't getting no burn in Oakland.
I mean, he could be number 3.
He got to get something. They drafted him like the second round, isn't it?
Yeah,
big booted, lip booted, Ola Young, Shay at 5. Hey, Reg, hold on, Reg, what did you sip? Reg, what are you sipping? Reg got to be sipping something because he is on one today.
Man, just happy football starting.
Well, I can't blame him for that. Because this basketball is I used to love basketball, but it is.
Me too. It's not the same.
Oh, man, I lost my love for it. And then, never mind. We ain't talking about basketball tonight.
It's a changes in the guard. That's all. It just feels a little different right now. But there's a lot of young talent. In
all my heroes, well, not my heroes. I don't get my heroes. My favorite players are on their way out.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Will Campbell. Will Campbell, to me, I ain't gonna say was the best tackle, but to me, he ended up being the best tackle. If it wasn't for a certain patella, he'd be tackle 2. But because of patella happened, Will Campbell ended up being tackle 1. But I will say Will Campbell stepped on LSU campus as their number 1 tackle, and as a freshman, he's been the left tackle at LSU. Kerry, Will Campbell. Is he gonna be successful, or what kind of good traits he got? What you think?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think he's one of those guys. It's hard to really see him failing. I know it's a lot to be made about the stance when you talk about kicking him inside the guard. So I think that transition might be a little bit rocky, but I feel like he can do it. But I honestly think he can just hang a tackle. And the Patriots situation, they just need competent play somewhere on that O-line. I mean, they don't really have a lot of it. So I think he was the perfect guy to take, because you can project him to multiple positions, play well, and then by all accounts, he's just a stand-up dude who's going to be a leader in the room, and you don't have to worry about him not working to the best of his ability. So I think it was a real strong pick for them.
Cool. Chris, what you think about Will?
Yeah, I like him. I'm a fan of his. When you think about number 4 overall pick as a left tackle, they're usually better than Will Campbell. That's the problem. Is this is not generational guys, not even a Joe Alt in my opinion, but that's still, I mean, it's not it's not a knock on Will Campbell, because I think he's still very talented, and I think it's a hell of a pick for the Patriots because you have a guy that you can count on to protect your franchise. He just doesn't have the desired lack of measurables. He just doesn't have the desired measurables that somebody who is going to be the number 4 overall pick at left tackle. It doesn't always look sexy. He does, he's going to fight, and it's going to be dirty. It's not going to look pretty, but I think he gets the job done, and I think he will stay out at left tackle. And you hear him speak about the game, and he sounds like a 45-year-old man who's talking about the old high school glory days. So
I hear his interview in my ear, and he definitely sounds like he like what Will say on Bad Boys. He's 30.
B. Yes,
I just saw a tweet that says you guys are taking calls.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? Well, my first question is, who would you like at 8? And then how do you feel about them taking calls? Are you cool with it? You disagree? You agree? What are you thinking?
So I mean, look, at 8, Carolina they need help just about everywhere. So I mean, there's not a whole lot they could do that would make me mad. My preference would be that they help out Bryce Young, get him maybe McMillan. I wouldn't even be mad at Genty, even though they have 2, I mean, allegedly good running backs. Going that route would be fine with me. But they've been trying hard to sell the pick. Like they want out of 8, and they need, like I said, they need help everywhere. So more picks is great for them. They don't pick again until near the end of the second round. Yikes. So I'm sure they want to try and fill in there, get maybe another second round pick, maybe another third, maybe some future picks, so they can start patching holes all over. Because they went through a period with Dave Gettleman where they did not once draft their allotted 7 players in a draft. Right. He traded picks every single year, and then obviously he's human and he missed on picks, so you are already taking fewer than you're supposed to every year, and then you're missing on picks, and now they have no depth anywhere. So yeah, trading out if they can get a good deal is probably the best move for them. But outside of that, McMillan, Genty, and then an edge.
You can cross Genty out.
God damn it, Chris. Why you like this?
Sorry.
He gone, Chris?
Hey, sorry.
He gone?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
To the Raiders?
The Raiders?
Yep,
Oh, wow.
Raiders.
Oh, wow.
The Raiders.
Wow.
That's a good pick.
Wow.
I like it.
I was trying to think of who they really didn't replace Josh Jacobs when he left. So
nope.
That's a really, really good pick. And because I would much rather have running back highlights on the screen opposed to Mason Graham, who was a guy that I really didn't like on first look. But
right,
as I looked at him again, got a little bit better, but I still really didn't like him. And then what confirmed the fact that I didn't like him when Brent Coleman said some of the stuff he said about Mason Graham, I think the Browns just reached.
Because he went to Michigan?
Yeah, the kid at Michigan. Yeah, I think the Browns.
You know what I'm saying? Because he went to Michigan.
Coleman don't like people that go to Michigan?
No, I'm sad.
I just didn't. I
don't trust him. I had David Ajabo.
Graham was the first prospect
PTSD.
I looked at in this thing, and I wasn't impressed at all.
I mean, I wasn't either, but
he said Ravens will get Will Campbell. Didn't he just
yeah, Will Campbell just got drafted.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Agent E.
Oh, he back? Where that man been? Bro, where have you been? I done asked about you all football season.
What's going on, man?
I told my wife, I said, Agent E ain't been in no chat box.
That man
been cleaned up Agent E.
Yeah.
Agent E done fell out. Man, I'm glad to see you. Glad to know you're okay. Glad to know you still rock with us. Glad to have you back. Me and my wife actually had a for real conversation about you, dog. Really. Wondering where you was at. Appreciate you. Now let's get some highlights of a running back up there. Some highlights we can see. Where that Oregon game at?
Why's it gotta be Oregon though?
Because it's Oregon.
Because he went off.
He went off against everybody though.
What's his first name? What's Jenny's first name?
Ashton.
Oh,
hey, I'm
see what we got. Oregon, right on the top.
Yep.
Right on the top.
That's a game. That's a damn game.
Contact balance.
That's a pick that's gonna put some butts in the seats in Las Vegas.
I want to go to a game out there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I heard it was nice.
Out there.
We should make a trip out of it.
If I go to Vegas, I ain't making it to no games.
Know where you going?
When we gonna hit that strip?
Know where you going? He might not leave the room because the strip will come to him.
I said the strip, coach. The strip.
The whole strip will come to him. He might not leave the room.
This is a family show. We can't be talking about that.
Hey man, we've been on Deep Cover. We've been talking about a show going to Brazil.
Ooh, let's do
Mike,
it.
Mike and Kerry won't see me. We're gonna land, and that's the last time that Mike and Kerry gonna see me.
So, why are they even going? They can do whatever they're gonna do from America.
Can they?
It's principalities.
They need the scenery.
I don't think we can, Coach.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, sound like you need to go.
I'm gonna be in the favelas.
Boy, we got to put a tracker on you, cuz. we have to slit your forearm and slide a little tracker in to make sure we can find you. if you going off in there. Raiders pick Genty. Genty is special, man. Genty is a dude that
is
like when I thought they was gonna play Oregon, I thought, I know he good, but the rest of the team ain't good. It didn't matter. It didn't. Ooh, I'm reflexes, boy. I'm an athlete still. Caught that up coming out my ear. He different. He is different.
That's very unfortunate.
What? Oh, because you want a Genty?
Yeah,
You got 13 running backs, Brodny.
We want a good one though.
None of them are Genty.
True that.
Trying to get a good one. So, how many? Show of hands. How many are certain that Pittsburgh's trading up to 8 and George Pickens is going to be a Panther in a couple minutes?
None of us.
Nobody want to help me out with that? All right.
George Pickens.
I got you, B.
George Pickens? No.
Hey, I just need Pickens to get out of our division so I can root for him.
It's not gonna happen, Coach.
Y'all know I love Pickens. I just need him to get out of the division so I can root for him.
That would be something.
Yeah.
Here you go, Chris. You see that? Can you see that?
That's right. That's right.
Do you need a room?
What's that?
Do you need a room?
No, I'm sure they got living quarters.
See, Kavon Thibodeau, they are exercising Kavon Thibodeau. I just saw that tweet, B, but you had already said B had already reported that they are exercising Kavon's 5th-year option. So
Brodny Schefter be on it.
Word.
Hey, that's the fastest Twitter. The fastest Google on this side of the Mississippi.
Just took Armand Membu.
The Jets?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, I don't mean to brag, but I'm 6 for 7 on my mock.
Okay.
Nice.
But brag then.
Nice.
Talk that talk.
Hell yeah.
Talk that talk.
You got to promote that.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and say this. And I told my wife this the other day. The front runner, without a game even being played for Coach of the Year, is the Jets coach. Just because that conversation with Aaron Rodgers.
And because they made him buy his own ticket.
Yes. And fly across the country.
He's like, you thinking about playing next year? Yeah, we're going in a different direction.
Aaron was hot.
But Coach, they said the real story was he said he had a commitment on the East Coast, and they told him while you're over here, stop by the facility. He didn't just fly there to see them.
Oh, so he lied.
But yeah,
what? Aaron Rodgers not being truthful?
Facts.
Well, I think had he shown like a real commitment, like, hey, I really want to play, they would have considered bringing him back. But he was doing the Aaron Rodgers thing of, I gotta go on retreat, and I gotta find myself and all that. They're like, yeah, we ain't got time for that, man.
I can see Aaron Glenn now. Man, F that. We're going different.
Ain't no black coach got time for bringing back Aaron Rodgers, no matter how committed he is. he need to win immediately.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a message for you, Jose. Rave Kingdom says, why Jose look like he's not excited for the Ravens pick? No hope.
Like, you want us to be excited 3 hours?
We're at pick because our pick's at 27. Where are we on? Pick 8? 7? We're not pick 8 yet.
You're not excited enough, Jose.
What you want me to do?
Wow, man.
Get hype.
Smile for Rave Kingdom.
Get hype.
Smile for the people.
Smile
for the people.
Get hype for first round safety.
B, yes, we're getting close, man. What are you feeling?
I think they want to trade down, but if they don't trade down, I think it's probably gonna. I'm gonna say Michael Williams.
Michael Williams. Michael.
I don't know.
I know you're talking about. I ain't different.
He don't spell it right. I don't have to say it right.
So my mispronunciation of Eminem, however you spell it, is fine too, huh?
I think his name is spelled properly, and you just didn't.
Nick.
I didn't know. At the time, I didn't. I was like, "What?" That's how much I disliked him.
Really?
So you ain't heard my story about Nick?
No, I mean I know he.
Well, I heard your breakdown. You said he was not it.
So I didn't know much about him. Then the combine happened, and he smashed the combine. So I expected to watch the tape and be like, man, this like the stuff I saw at the combine. I expect to see that on tape.
Mm-hmm.
Did not.
You saw a couple plays.
I played enough to make a highlight tape.
Yeah.
I saw enough plays to make a highlight tape. But you know me, I watch whole games.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times where the running back will hit the hole, he just try to come push the pile at the end, or a guy make a catch and he just kind of get there at the end and be in the film. He wasn't making a whole bunch of plays. He made enough to make a highlight tape.
So you telling me that 4-3 speed he just Dafe Owe in the secondary?
Bleep, great assessment.
I'm just saying.
And I could be wrong, but that's what I saw.
So he needs about 3 years to.
We don't need 3 years. We need somebody that can play now.
I thought you had somebody. His name was Darius Washington, right?
We got him.
That's what everybody kept telling me.
We got him.
I like
we love our Darius. Darius is good.
Oh, y'all want to pop? I didn't think about that.
We do love our Darius.
They also on the phone.
Tell me who you want again, Brodny.
I want at this pick. I want McMillan, but I think they want to trade down, and I think if that doesn't happen, my guess is Michael Williams.
Damn, Killer Cam.
What Cam said?
He said a more athletic Matt Elam. Dang.
Ooh,
wow.
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Thanks.
Appreciate you, big cuz. I don't know which channel. I hope it's my channel, but I don't know which one it is, but appreciate it because I can't tell with this. But thank you. Whoever channel it is, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
That's your channel. That's your channel.
Yeah, coach.
Appreciate it. I gave a little video today coming home from work to kind of lead into this thing. So hopefully the Patreon stuff and the member stuff pick up because we'll have legit stuff to go off of. Like I'm gonna try to do multiple games of whoever we pick and give more analysis. I'll have some on the regular channel, but I'll put more stuff for the members and the Patreons as well. And a lot of the stuff I'm just gonna start like just picking up my phone and recording and talking to y'all about it because it's easier to do and it'll be exclusive. And like the video I did today, the quality was good. Shit, my phone probably the best camera I got. So more is coming. More is coming. While I was munching on grapes.
Vegan grapes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't
as opposed to what?
That was a joke. You wasn't here for that joke.
Yeah, you were here. You were late.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe Kingdom wants the Ravens to get Eamon Wari.
Why
he wants to see me spaz out? I ain't spazzing out.
I told B this a long time ago. We were arguing about somebody going in the first round. B's like, no way. I said, well, he ran a 4.340, so he's going because 40 times changed the hearts and minds of even the best evaluators. Okay, all he did was have a great workout, and he went from wherever he was going to get drafted, which wasn't the first round, to first round.
Yep, I agree. Truer words were never spoken. Carrie, I don't think I've heard you talk about what. How do you feel about Eamon Wari?
I mean, I get the appeal of him, but that's not a pick that I would want to make. Like to me, like he's a freak, honest, obviously, but I just didn't see enough instincts. I didn't see enough. Like I said before, like if you're that big, that strong, that fast, and you play in the box, and I ain't never seen you knock nobody out, I got a problem with that. And exactly. I just seen too many instances of like hesitation where he's not reading stuff and processing things as quickly as I would like him to. He just ain't for me, man. I just don't see it.
B.
So Dan Morgan has failed to trade out of 8.
The pick is in.
Okay, so we're gonna let B. We're gonna wait on B. See, I'm gonna let B do the honors on this one.
Shador Sanders.
You see it yet, B?
I don't see it yet. Nah.
I see it.
I'm gonna let B.
I think you'll be happy.
Looking at my thing.
Is it McMillan?
Yes, it is.
What?
You see that little smile? You see that little smile?
First time I seen him smile ever. The first time I seen him smile was when I saw him in person. This is the first time I seen him smile on camera.
That's not true. That's
or
not
anything
true.
to do with the Panthers.
That's an incredible pick. We can shut it down. First round
Good
over.
job.
Hold on, let me get you some film up there. While you talk about your new weapon. Did y'all see? Y'all know I like Annie Agar, her little things, right?
Yeah.
But she did her little pre-draft thing, and they was talking about how many picks that the Eagles had, and they were saying the Eagles got more weapons than John Morant. I about fell out my chair. I about fell out of my chair. But this game that I have on the screen is the game that put Ted on the map for me. He did most of this versus Travis Hunter. And he went absolutely ape snap. But B, what do you think and they're gonna do with Ted? How they gonna use him? And what does this say for Leggett and the other receivers on the team?
Well, honestly, I don't think it says anything about those other guys just yet. I mean, Adam Thielen is 100 years old. Xavier Leggett is coming into his second season. So like they just needed to add talent, right? They needed somebody who, I hate to put it like this, but they need somebody who can catch the ball. And then they also need somebody who can do something with it after he catches the ball. Like they're missing all of the facets of wide receiver play right now outside of Adam Thielen, and he can't keep on doing it,
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is exactly what you need to do when you believe you have a franchise quarterback. You get them a top tier wide receiver to grow with.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do it with Cam. We argue all the time about how they're not doing it with Lamar. So I'm very, very happy to see Carolina doing it now with Bryce Young. They tried last year. I'm not going to say it was a miss yet, even though I didn't like the pick. Hopefully he can kind of clean up his hopefully he can get a hand transplant. But, if so, they've got two good young receivers. But I think they got it right with this one.
Cool. So in that room, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you're gonna know better than me. You got, and I'm just thinking on the ones I know. You now have Tit.
Mm-hmm.
You got Leggett. You have Thielen. I said something wrong.
No, his name Pop. Grandfather.
Yeah, Adam Thielen.
Go ahead. Who else in that room? B.
Jalen Coker, the undrafted free agent from last year, who played pretty well. I think he'll see an expanded role this year. They brought back David Moore.
Why?
Because
so this makes him. So the reason I ask, because that makes him your number one, don't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, you drafted him at 8. I hope he's better than 35-year-old Adam Thielen. If he's not the number one, we got some issues with Dan Morgan.
Got you.
But he should.
So
he should be.
I'm interested I wish I could see what how his reaction, because that was the guy he wanted.
Dallas wanted.
Yeah, that was the guy he wanted. He wanted Ted to balance CD. No,
didn't Dallas already trade for a Carolina wide receiver?
They did, and he's going to be coming along.
He's the guy that
now.
Brodny. He's the guy that I completely whiffed on. Completely.
I remember that.
He's coming along any minute now.
Totally whiffed.
I thought they wanted a running back.
They want either one. They need a running back.
Still out there. That's
Hampton pretty good.
See the Ravens
give more than empty, but
Hampton pretty good too. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So we got. I need to refresh this. I guess I do.
Brave Kingdom, stop it.
What did he do?
He said Emma Ward is going to prove everybody up here wrong. Me personally,
I didn't even say anything about him.
Me personally, I just don't feel like another safety in the first round is what we need.
He can prove me wrong. That's fine. Prove me wrong on another team.
Like, I mean, and
it's fine how you draft.
Like, how good is he going to be? We talking Ed Reed level good?
Oh, appreciate it, big cuz.
No.
Because if he's
I just realized that right
that's
when
that's not good enough.
He definitely not that. I don't know who. I don't know if there's anybody that's that.
A rookie
Ed wasn't Ed coming out.
Is he going to be Kyle Hamilton good? Like, what do you mean by prove everybody wrong? If he's just good. That's not nah. That's not what you get in the first round.
What he's going to do is he's going to come into the NFL and we're all going to forget that he exists. and he can be solid
in Ravens' defense. In Ravens' defense, there are guys that make it, but there are way more that don't, and there are way more that look like Tarzan, play like Jane, and I feel like he fits that category to me.
Hey, coach.
So it used to be guys like that. They got drafted later, right? Because they didn't quite have the skill, but they had, all the athletic ability. So they would get drafted later and they would develop. But because, the game, everybody wants bigger, stronger, faster. Those guys that are freak athletes that don't have the skill, teams reach on them and they go higher than they should go, which puts pressure on them to start before they're ready to start. And that's how busts are made.
Right. Hey,
so just make a video showing us why Emanwari is good instead of just saying he's good. He's gonna make you eat your words. Just make a video.
I got a question. I have a question. Who's the highest paid safety in the NFL right now?
Ooh,
Antoine Winfield.
Negative.
Isn't it the dude from yesterday?
It's the dude from the Lions.
Kirby Joseph.
Oh yeah, recently.
Dude from the Lions, yeah.
And what round was he drafted in?
I have no idea.
The third.
Oh.
21
he had 10 interceptions this year.
21 interceptions since 2022. Third round pick. But we want to go
10 of them was last year.
And we want to go safety in the first round and hope that he can be somewhere as good as that.
Well, yeah, but that's just the positional value thing, right? Like the league doesn't value safeties at all.
You read my mind.
Baltimore does.
You on point. Look at you.
Damn, he
read my mind.
Got service.
I sure was thinking this Still Austin was gonna be good right about now.
The Saints pick is in.
Okay. And they say they are not going quarterback.
Yeah, I did see that.
I was about to say Shador right here.
It's Kelvin Banks.
Yeah.
The tackle from Texas.
Yes.
Take Shador with Derek Carr on his shoulder?
They got
Rattler, right?
redhead Kingpin. They got quarterback.
Yeah, they got Spencer Rattler. That's why they
need Spencer Rattler. Yeah, redhead Kingpin.
What do you think about him? He looked terrible.
Call of Duty guy I like watching. Swag as a quarterback.
That's why they needed to take Shador. That's all right though.
He would just say anything.
He do look like Swag. Do look like Spencer Rattler. Let me find a picture.
Oh, that wasn't meant for you, Coach.
Well,
oh, my bad.
that definitely wasn't meant for you.
Oh man.
No.
Tell me this ain't Spencer Rattler.
Hey, man, Spencer Rattler is hard on the eyes.
That's Spencer Rattler, boy, all day. That's Spencer Rattler. So what? So why we got a little downtime? Ideal pick for us, seeing what you've seen so far, Kerry. Ideal pick for us at 27.
Man, a pass rusher, honestly, I don't care, where it comes, if it's interior or edge, somebody that can get out to the passer, or one of these quality offensive linemen. If one of them fall in our lap, I mean, we got some incentive for Simmons to be the pick. So I would like to see that. I'd like to be right, once again on that. But the way things fall in pass rusher or O line.
Okay. Kerry, give me a name of one guy that you would like for the Ravens to pick at 27.
Well, I'm gonna stick with my guy that I mentioned in the last pod. I'm a big Derek Harmon guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna say Derek Harmon. I think he brings that ability to one gap and two gap, and tie everything together and bring some of each element that you need.
All right, Hendo.
I'm gonna stick with my pick, Gray Zabel. We need somebody that can possibly come in and start a guard. We need a backup tackle because if Rosengarten or Ronnie Stanley go down, we don't have anybody to step in. And I know as far as the guard situation, Rave King was gonna scream the high hell that we got Ben Cleveland, that he's gonna come in.
Hashtag Ben Cleveland
and do his thing, but we don't have any depth on that offensive line. And technically, we don't have a starter at left guard right now. Then right guard, I guess we're gonna go with Lele, but this is his last year, so we need to get somebody that can come in and start.
And we're not gonna pay him.
True.
Pro Bowler.
Jose.
Josh Simmons for me, or Marion Hampton. Jose, I don't know how much.
I'm gonna pose the question to you like I did Kerry.
Give me one name.
Oh, I thought you said okay. Well, all right. I want Josh Simmons. Okay.
You can say why though. I just
same
wanted
reason.
one name.
same reasons why Hendo Hendo just laid out. Guard situation is looking shaky at best. Right. Even if you like Falele, they're not gonna pay Falele for being real about it. Right. So get somebody in here that can play interior O-line right now that could possibly kick out to tackle, if we move on from Ronnie Stanley later on, or just as a backup, a swing tackle, right? That's that we gotta get serious about protecting Lamar.
Got you. Chris. Same. I already know.
No, the Bears just picked.
Spin it.
Colston Loveland.
Oh
yes.
Yeah, I want. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna go to the Chargers.
I mean, sim to next pick on that one. I don't give a shit about
Colston Loveland.
Hey, has not B.
yes,
right.
sir.
So I'm gonna go totally left, but a lot of people watching. When I tell you I was both that hot the other day, that my screen kept freezing during that game.
What? What's your name?
The game.
The
Yeah.
Oh, that hot.
I saw that in the Discord.
I knew you was mad.
I was like, anytime coach says you got it, he's angry.
Yeah.
That's his win.
And so at the end of it, I just was doing some stuff, and I cut it off.
Yeah.
But I was frustrated by then. I was like, man, forget this. And that pick six was just like the ice on the cake, and he got it, bro. He's gone with championship. So
that's all right. The new one coming out soon, coach.
And the crazy thing is, when that stuff happened, it don't affect the good internet person.
Right.
The person with the bad internet, it don't bother them. It affect the good because
right.
You'll be froze, and then when your stuff unfroze, the person running down the field.
Yeah, they celebrating in the end zone.
Right.
Hey, Michael Williams to the Niners.
Oh, on the other side of Bosa.
It's a good pick.
I saw somebody compared the tight end to Mark Andrews, and I typed this tweet out, but I deleted it. NFL schedule release on my birthday, baby.
Let's go. What did the comp say? Not clutching the playoffs?
No, the comp said just basically the comp, whatever. But I was gonna put up under there. Don't put that playoff bust on him already. He ain't even been drafted yet.
Right.
I had typed that up. Then I deleted the tweet. I ain't want to bother nobody.
Yeah, you should have put
May 14th is the greatest day on the calendar.
I mean, May 10th is pretty special.
Second greatest.
Everybody got their opinion.
December 28th got me and Denzel.
The schedule coming out on my birthday. That's awesome.
If you really
took off from work today too.
If you think about it, 1-1-1 is the greatest because it's all ones. So it's got to be the best.
That's pretty good, but
no, it's the
get
best.
the ones.
Capricorns, we end the year, and we begin the year. Like, hey,
Alfonso, you made 14.
Is that January 1st? 1?
It's January 11th. 111. Just cross the board.
1 AD.
1 AD. 111. Okay, I got a birthday twin in here. Salute. Salute, okay. Alfonso. Salute. Yes, sir.
Oh, salute, Alfonso.
I'll be 23.
You great.
I'll be 23
over here.
That's right, Coach to be 53. Let's go.
Good one. Good one. Oldest guy in the room.
Me?
That owl on your shoulder.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm about to
Hey, I told you we was gonna be over here with jokes and.
Oh, Alfonso said his daughter's birthday is December 28th.
That's what's up.
Nice.
There you go.
Well done.
Hey, B, you said some real interesting names on the 28th. Who do you say?
Me and Denzel and Alfonso's daughter.
Okay, that's a good look. Where Bron at? 29th or 30th? Where Bron at?
Not sure.
Bron and Tiger Woods the same day. I just know it's somewhere up in there.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
it ain't the 28th. So
we ain't no Gemini. Forget that. My sister Gemini, but I need to keep my same Taurus energy. I like it. I like it. Like my Taurus energy. But
Stevie Wonder is born on May 13th.
Okay.
Jasmine's born May 10th, and it falls on Mother's Day.
You said that scammer Stevie Wonder? That's what you said?
The one
wow.
The one who beat people in air hockey.
Thanks.
Beating people in air hockey you can't see.
The dude that drove my home once. But he's blind.
You believe that one?
On May 13th.
You believe that one?
Listen.
But he can see? No.
Oh. I don't know.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that's as close as I get.
There have been multiple.
I'm this far away from just snatching the sunglasses off and being like, "Look,
Coach,
hey, at least he ain't laying on the floor doing this, Brodny. Look at me." If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh, but let me ask you about the tight end. How does he fit in what Chicago got going? Because I think it's a good pickup for Caleb because they got outside guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I feel like they probably should have went O-line, but as far as weapons,
no,
they did revamp their offensive line already.
Yes,
they did. I forgot about that. They went free agency. They got a bunch of offensive line.
They got Tooney and they got
They did. I forgot about that.
The whole interior.
This would almost complete their offense.
Yes,
so they probably gonna go defense the rest of the way.
This is going to be their Sam Laporta.
That's big. That's big shoulders now.
Colston's good, man. It's just the damn Michigan offense just sucked this year.
Sucks. Maybe playbook even suck in the game. But I use it when I know somebody can't stop the run. That's all it's for. He's smaller than I thought too, though. When I look at him, he's one of them. He's in the Brock Bowers frame. Now, I'm not saying he's Brock Bowers, but he's in the Brock Bowers frame because Brock Bowers was good way before he was even eligible to be drafted. But Chicago gonna be different, but they got to be in that division. Look at Minnesota, the Lions,
Green Bay.
They got to be.
On paper, they got a pretty good defense too. On paper,
yeah. On paper.
They're gonna turn it around and still finish last.
Is this a fair assessment? Both North divisions are pretty. Well, no, ours ain't that good like it used to be.
No, it's not.
I ain't gonna even finish that statement. Never mind.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, the NFC North better than the AFC North right now.
Yeah, you're more akin to the South.
No.
What?
Okay.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I thought 3 out of the 4 teams in your division suck, but I guess I was imagining things.
Yeah, but our division winners don't teeter on winning the division with a losing record.
Our division top heavy. Our division Dolly Parton.
Our division is Cheryl Underwood.
But and let's see what the NFC South is.
It's rejuvenated, is what it is. Okay. You got your boy Michael Penix taking over in Atlanta, so presumably they won't be dog shit
Big
anymore.
Penix energy.
Obviously, you got Bryce Young in Carolina, and now he's got a receiver better than anything y'all have done for Lamar. So we're gonna be turning things around. You got Baker in Tampa.
Wait.
What?
What'd you say?
What? Which part?
What was that last statement?
Baker in Tampa?
No, something about Lamar.
that we have a receiver better than anything that you've done for Lamar in Baltimore?
And that person is?
You hope.
McMillan?
You hope, right.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bar is so high.
So you're
under
saying
1,100 yards.
You're saying a just drafted
tell me
guy.
again about Xavier Legette.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you set the bar so high at not even 1,100 yards and not double-digit touchdowns.
When he do it, holler at me.
Okay.
I'll
next year.
But when it might be next year. It might be next year. You're right. It might be. But when he do it, he ain't did a jet B.
Why don't you holler at me when you teach that boy to run in a straight line?
Zay.
Shit, you got me on that. You got me on that one.
It ain't gonna happen.
Look, Jose. Got me on that one. Now that burns me up about him.
Both of them.
Jay says, "Hey, Brodny, you think Dan is going to chill, or we trade back into the first round and getting as a rocker?"
I don't think they got the ammo.
First, Jay.
Hey, coach, don't take that.
First, Jay, don't misspell the brother's name. Spell it right, even though it's hard to spell. But I know what you meant. Don't misspell the brother's name.
He's just spelling it phonetically.
Coach, don't take that from Brodny. Ask him about that. Ask him about that wide receiver highlight that we looked at the other day.
What wide receiver highlight y'all looked at those days?
There was a
don't cover your face up now.
There was a clip about a minute and a half of drops, and it wasn't just Xavier; it was all of them. But you know what I appreciate about Xavier? There's times when he drops the ball, you don't see it hit the ground. Like he's there to cover it up.
What?
But he's just not. Like if you watch particularly the Philly game.
The Philly,
right? He got his arms all around it. He got his body around it and everything, and it bounced, but ain't no camera pick it up though.
Facts.
So so we thought. They found one, but he knows how to sell it.
For clarity,
the best one was that Chiefs game.
For clarity, he drops it and dives on it.
I mean, sometimes he's already in the process of diving, but like he makes sure that it looks like he caught the ball. You don't fake it till you
The best call was that Chiefs game where they're like, "Oh, great catch by Legette." Oh no, it's intercepted.
Man,
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny? Speaking on Legette, I was in class today, and the kids had they had to put together their little folder or whatever, and so they kind of it's like a free day, but it's not because they getting together all their papers, and so these little girls was having a little time talking about relationships, whatever, and I could hear them, but I wasn't really listening because trying to make sure they ain't talking about no crazy stuff, but not really being their business too. And so one little girl was talking so fast, she was like blah 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 blah, and for some reason they looked at me, and I said, "What you looking at me for?" All I hear is blah 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 blah. They're like, "You always hating yourself." No, that's what it sounds like. You sound like Charlie Brown teacher. They was like, "Who?" Never mind, I forgot who I'm talking to. Blah 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 blah. She was talking 900 miles a minute. Blah 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 blah. Boy, blah 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 blah. Boy, whatever. Just be quiet. Leave me alone. I was already agitated because I was ready to go. It was draft day. That's a small holiday. Who Dallas get? Dallas ain't picked yet. I'm waiting on Chris.
Man, I feel like the Niners picked like 15 minutes ago.
That's what I thought.
The reports are that they like Tyler Booker. That's the reports.
Who?
The Cowboys.
Boy, I go slap Jerry Jones myself.
They're not gonna go golden just because.
That's what I thought they would do.
The broadcast on my phone is just not getting to the 49ers pick. But like I think Big Cuz told me earlier, the website and the phone is slow.
Yep, that's it. They took the Tyler Booker.
You Sorry, some of my gun.
And Joe Person just said Dan Morgan says the Panthers are done drafting tonight.
Oh, there it is. It just hit my phone. Dallas Cowboys debated for a while. Now they know it's Tyler Booker. Sorry, some of my gun. All right. So I got one other hope.
That's a surprise.
What, the Booker?
Yeah. Just because you look at their wide receiver depth chart, that shit looks like trash.
Right. It's CD and us 6. It's CD and us 6. That's what they think look like.
Let's see their O line.
Let me see. I'm trying to find Tyler Booker. Do I have Tyler Booker?
They got Guyton. They have Tyler Smith. They got Cooper Beebe, Brock Hoffman, and Terrence Steele.
Yeah, Zach Martin retired.
Who are they?
Cowboys.
Cowboys what?
They picked Booker. No, Zach Martin retired. Yeah.
No, who are those players that you just named?
O-lineman.
I mean, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good center, left guard, left tackle.
Yeah, because I honestly, I went before he retired. I was like, "Hey, bring me Zach for a year."
What are the names again?
Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Brock Hoffman, and Terrence Steele.
Tyler Smith a dog, but I like Booker. But
yeah,
me too. I would have been fine with him at 27.
He just whiffed on that one though. He just whiffed on that clip. Oh, never mind. That was the right tackle. My bad. That was the right. Look at that pass, bro. He the left guard. Hey, who y'all think gonna pick that running back up for Alabama? Number 4. Number 4.
I was gonna say that runner that looked like Bryce Young there for a minute. And Jalen can play.
He can.
You put him on the bench for a year, like they should have done with the old boy in Indianapolis. And he gonna be fine. And they should have done with old boy in Tennessee as well.
Wait a minute. What boy in Indianapolis?
Richardson.
The one that you wanted Carolina to get.
Yeah. He
wasn't ready to be.
He needs time.
He needs a couple more years.
It was the same with Malik Willis. I wanted Malik Willis in that draft too. He needed to sit. And they said, we're going to play you twice and decide you suck at football.
Right.
That's where a lot of teams go wrong. It's not that we missed on the pick, or there's not these quarterbacks can't play.
Genuine excitement, life-changing moment for a kid. Right. Love to see it.
He is running in all these clips though.
So I got a question for.
He is running in all these clips though.
I got a question for Coach Carey and Chris, because you guys study. You guys really study the film, right? Like, do you guys when you're going through these players and you say, okay, like this guy's not a first rounder, right? Second or third round, needs some development or whatever, and then you see them go in the first round, like. Not saying you change your opinion of them, but can you understand why a certain team, just off of how they play, why that might be a good, or why they think that's a good place to pick that player?
So let me say this I'm gonna let them go. Some of this stuff, the closer they get to draft, it end up being politics over tape. But y'all take it from there.
I mean, it depends, like, because when the Patriots took Cole Strange. Like I couldn't wrap my head around that at all. Like I couldn't be like, oh, maybe because of this, oh, maybe because of that. I was just like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Then there's other times like where I feel like there's just draft fatigue, and I think that's a real thing. Like Tyler Booker, people saying like second rounder, and it's like, no, like this dude is like he's a legit people mover. Like, yeah, he's not fleet of foot. Yeah, he didn't test the best, but he's a fucking guard. Like, like I mean, he can still move. Like, it's not like he has, like he's just immobile and can't move at all. But if you put him in a power scheme, he's going to do what he needs to do, and he's going to be a leader in that locker room, a leader in that O-line room. When you hear the comparison that people say in Alabama, where they say he's like Will Anderson on the offensive side, like that's big praise, because Will Anderson was, a legend from freshman year.
Right.
So to put him in the same breath, just on the offensive side, it's like, yeah, that those kind of guys get drafted high and early, and I just think a lot of it is just fatigue, and a lot of it has to do with that push with like the analytical side of football, whereas like so many people and so many media members are so numbers driven, and it's like the numbers and numbers and numbers and numbers, and it's like, yeah, the numbers are a tool to help you piece everything together, but it's not the end all be all. And I think a guy like Tyler Booker is a perfect example of that.
Mm-hmm.
And yourself, Kerry?
Yeah. For me, I just try to be careful of. We got to understand that all the movement up and down before the draft is typically a lot of movement that's coming from people that aren't really making a decision. So you can't really factor that as movement.
Right.
You know, you see all these mock drafts and all these different people that are raising people up in their mocks and this and that. But it's really only a handful of dudes that really are plugged in enough to where when they say something like a Daniel Jeremiah, somebody like that, when they say something or they omit somebody from their first round, or they say, hey, this guy's going to go higher than what you think, you know he's plugged in. So, you know, I just try to be real careful of not falling for the banana in the tailpipe of, oh, this person's mock has this guy high and this and that. So, you know, I try to be mindful of that, but then too, as much as people don't want to admit it, fit is really, really important when these teams make picks.
Yeah.
Fit is largely important, and the people stuff matters, like how they interact with people in the rooms, how these people that, you know, sometimes teams will just fall in love with a player after he's come to visit them, and they're going to boost them up and take them a little bit higher than what you would expect. So it's all of that stuff that, you know, so I tend not to get too shocked about stuff like this.
True. The what PFF has the strengths for Tyler, and I originally upon looking on it, I thought Tyler was just a gap scheme guy, but going back and doing the research, Bama ran more zone than they ran gap, and mainly because of the new regime that came in there, so he can run both schemes. But the strengths they have for him is well built guard, NFL size, strong hands, and core not to disengage after moves. Very long arms for interior player, high IQ lineman, finisher mentality, and I don't know how many Chris watched, but I think me and him talked about this probably the second time we talked about O lineman. We didn't see a lot of finishers or guys even trying to finish. So getting one is extremely valuable.
You see,
the weaknesses. Go ahead, B.
I'm sorry, my bad. I saw the Dolphins pick. And
I love it. I love it.
I legit haven't even heard this dude's name.
I love it.
Before Kenneth Grant.
Oh, he the other defensive lineman with Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm saying I haven't heard anything about him. So
I think he's better than the one that was already picked. He was mocked the last mock draft from
Daniel Jeremiah.
Daniel Jeremiah, he mocked him to us.
Right. I didn't want that.
Yeah. Hey, what was Nitro saying no about the Dallas pick?
I think the guard. Yeah, I think the guard.
The
guard.
Man, they do not care about Tua.
What happened with Tua?
Just
protecting him.
Yeah.
Protecting right.
They said that egg already scrambles, like whatever. Ain't no saving it now.
Man's brains look like applesauce already.
That's cold-blooded right there, buddy. Cold-blooded.
I'm not the one saying that. I advocate drafting offensive linemen.
Gotcha. You do. You do.
Old boy in Miami.
Somebody did say egg scrambled. Who said
yeah,
that?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Old boy in Miami said that.
Oh, really?
And Teddy McMillan looked like he'd been working in the sun for 35 years.
Denny.
Damn, that's a shot.
He looked happy though, so that's good.
Who was that?
Ooh.
McMillan.
Oh yeah. Hey, the thing is with Ted, man, like just on paper, I'm the guy. So I'm gonna get targets. I'm coming in like I know I'm gonna have expectations, but the fact is I'm gonna get targets. So I already know that if I just can do if I just play football, and not put the mental aspect on it, I should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I should be okay. And I think I've asked you this before, but it done changed in the offseason. Have they improved enough up front to keep Bryce upright? And let the Panthers go?
Oh yeah, the O line is solid. They'll be fine there, and they've improved the D line quite a bit as well through free agency, and I imagine they're going to continue that on day 2 and 3 of the draft. So like they're very, very solid in the trenches on both sides. They desperately needed guys who could move the ball and put points up, essentially. Because Chuba Hubbard, he's fine. Rico Dowdle, he's fine. But you're not gonna run 35 times a game and beat these teams that are throwing the ball and putting up points.
The Colts pick is in. They picked Tyler Warren, which is no surprise.
Yeah.
I thought Loveland. I thought he was gonna go to that's what I really did.
The Chargers. That's what I thought he was gonna go.
Yeah, I thought he was going to Chargers.
Oh, he can't.
Well, I know he can't go now.
No, I'm just saying. No, it's a deal in place for the Chargers to get Mark Andrews. That brotherly love type thing, like keep it in the family.
You're joking, but that wouldn't shock me.
Right.
I'm not joking. I'm praying.
Hey, it is what it is. Kerry, all right, so we all before. I don't know. Were we talking about Mark when you chimed in?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Mark? And this whole whatever, the glove and
I just think it was weak, man. I think Mark is a good player. He's still a good player, but to me, you can't on one hand try to take responsibility for what happened, but then build in an excuse within taking accountability for it. He just simply say, man, that it's a ball I shouldn't have dropped, that's on me, and leave it at that. And honestly, for it to be this far removed from that, he should have just stayed quiet, honestly.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's like you remember Floyd and Manny Pacquiao fighting, and Pacquiao was like, "Oh yeah, he won because I had 2 shoulder injuries." Well, either just say he was the better man and he won, or just don't say anything. Like, I don't care. You had your shoulder injuries and then you went in there and got your ass whooped. So like, whose fault is that? You could have said, "I'm not fighting tonight. I need to heal."
Facts.
Yeah, I really think he like you said, he's a good player, but that seat need to be snatched. That seat need to be snatched. You can't be a captain and you run from the media like that.
29 years, Baltimore Ravens history. All this was blank. The 1 year they decided to put a C on, they give one to Mark Andrews.
And I felt like he should have gotten it originally. But after this fiasco, it's not a captain to me. That's not captain.
It's not a leader.
Captain qualities.
Listen, we need to see this story come full circle. 5th round pick to Baltimore. Mark comes to Carolina, catches his first playoff touchdown next year.
Good. Okay, good. Y'all love
our
trash.
To change the scenery.
Y'all love our trash. Good.
I mean, and you just love regular old trash, right?
Not funny.
Ouch. I mean, y'all had Ed Dixon. Y'all took Hayden Hurst. Y'all just love our tight ends.
Yeah, no, that is true. I mean, not even just tight ends. They took Haruki Nakamura also, which is, I guess, why you're going to draft another safety in the first round. Nobody else really does that.
No.
Hey, what did old boy do for y'all this year? That came home, the edge. I can't think his name now.
Oh, Clowney?
Clowney, yeah. What Clowney do? I mean, and that wasn't me cracking a joke.
He did his thing.
He was solid.
He did his thing.
Okay. How many sacks?
I honestly don't remember.
This ain't me trolling. This is legit accent. I wasn't trolling.
Yeah, no. He was okay. I mean, he's not. He's what 34-year-old Jadeveon Clowney at this point. He was never a huge sack number guy.
In Baltimore, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He got 9.5.
Career high.
That's a huge number to y'all, right?
For him.
Kyle Van Noy.
Not in general for him.
You said he wasn't Baltimore. He was a huge. I said he's never been a huge sack number guy. You said he wasn't Baltimore. So
for him,
that means 9.5 for y'all.
For him,
is big. So
well,
I mean,
as of late, it is big.
Well, yeah, but
Right, as of late, 9.5 sacks for us is enormous.
Hey, you had 2 double-digit sack guys last year, and I guess that's why you need an edge too, right? Like everything backwards in Baltimore.
I have been an advocate of not that. I have been an advocate of OL because we have bodies in the edge room. We don't have bodies up front.
No, we don't.
We can throw edge bodies out there. We can't throw offensive lineman bodies out there.
And he had 9.5 all the way back in 2017 with Houston. So there you go. He had 5.5.
Tyler Warren, the guy that they're saying had the attitude problem.
Games. Yeah.
Tight end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard that, B?
Yeah, I saw one story that he was he's kind of an a-hole, and that's why he wasn't going to go as high as he otherwise would have.
Oh, Penn State guy, right?
Yeah.
And Penn State guys, boy, I tell you.
Right, exactly.
Okay, Falcons, give my boy some more weapons.
It's not gonna happen.
Give my boy some more weapons, or trade and get you some more picks because you ain't got but 2 picks.
He don't need no more weapons.
I think they're going edge.
Who don't need no weapons?
He don't need no more weapons.
He don't need no more weapons.
You got Dre Lundy, you got Kyle Pitts, you got Bijan.
All right.
Never have enough
Jarrett.
John Morant around this joint.
Wow.
Ja got beat by 50 the other day.
Bro. It's some team. We not talking about basketball because we're not talking about it. We'll talk about that later.
My man got beat by 50. He said we'll never play that bad again and started the next game 0-for-6.
Was on the way to get beat by 50 again.
The first time he should have brought a weapon, he didn't bring it.
Right.
We want to pistol whip 17-year-olds. You ain't got nothing for the Thunder, though.
We need you to shoot. You don't shoot.
Cold-blooded. That's crazy. That's pretty good, Jose. We need you to shoot. You don't shoot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, it's comedy hour, everybody. Comedy hour. And the funny thing is, the comedy ain't coming from the guy you normally get it from.
I'm in basketball playoff mode, so
he's locked in.
Ain't no jokes around here when it's basketball.
I see the Pistons going down tonight.
Man, I didn't even know basketball was on tonight.
Yeah.
Who watches basketball? Only the purist.
You looking
only
at
the
one.
purist. The Falcons ain't picked yet.
Nope.
They're down 7. It's not over yet, B.
Yeah, it is. They're down 7 with 2.5 minutes left. It's over.
See, Reddy's have a question. He says, thoughts if Shador goes to the Steelers? I would hate it. I would like that he goes in the first round, but I would hate it for him because he's going to get his anus kicked every year.
They got a much better O-line than Colorado. He'll be fine.
He's still going to get his anus kicked every year.
Yeah, but
because he ain't mobile.
Much bigger, faster, stronger defenders.
You say that, but I haven't seen. Obviously, George did not end up in Carolina, so he's going to be throwing to George and DK every week. I don't know.
Yeah, he's still gonna get lit up.
By who?
Attitude. I'm just yapping.
Don't say because y'all.
Hold on. Myles Garrett. You got the guy in Cincinnati. What's his name?
Trey Hendrickson.
No more.
What's your answering, Jose?
Huh?
What you answering?
B said who's Shador gonna get lit up by?
Oh,
I said Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, Oweh.
Yeah.
That's where Oweh gets. First of all, that's where Oweh gets most of his sacks. From what I
heard, Oweh ain't gonna be a Raven very much longer.
Hey, he will next year.
Who told you that?
Reliable hours. He might get a couple hours.
Oh well, hey.
Oh, he's getting traded.
I need your sources to come true.
Maybe.
See, I hating, man.
We learn from you. Learn from the best.
I don't hate on my own players.
Learn from the best.
That's true. He doesn't. He just hates on everybody else. But you are the biggest hater.
That's not true.
Falcons. He said the Falcons got 90 seconds, so that's probably late.
They're taking their damn time.
Right. Week time.
As you probably wants to know what we think about Kevin Gates talking crazy about LeBron's wife.
I was going to ask that, but
Kevin Gates is thirsty for attention, bro. Thirsty for attention. LeBron did the right thing by not paying him any money. This ain't a LeBron Stephen A situation.
Oh,
right.
Here we go.
Stephen A has some clout. I don't like Stephen A at all, but he's got some clout. Okay, he's got eyes on him. Nobody got eyes on Kevin Gates. He can say whatever he want to say. Nobody listening.
The Falcons finally picked. They took Jalen Walker.
Okay,
from Georgia.
Okay,
staying home.
Also, I want to ask y'all, like, because I see this on Twitter, be like, oh, he didn't pull up on Kevin Gates like that. What do you think Kevin Gates would do against LeBron? I'm just curious what y'all think. Kevin Gates would like if it came to that. What do you think? How do you think that would go down?
Tickle him with one of his feathers.
I'm in the minority, so I ain't gonna answer.
Like I don't think you guys understand what pro athletes are. Like this, like
I'm gonna make one statement, Jose.
Okay.
Just because you big, strong, don't mean you can fight.
And just because you're not big and strong, definitely don't.
I agree. Like, but the way Jose is saying it, well, the way I'm receiving it from Jose is like because LeBron's in shape and he's 6'8" and he 2 whatever.
Well, yeah, because the thing is, most people can't fight, but the dude who's 6'8", 250, and lives in the gym has a distinct advantage over you.
No,
not
on me.
Don't think so?
No, me.
Well, you're an athlete, coach.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I know that in our minds, like we're all the heroes of our own stories.
Long as the fight under 60 seconds, I'm good.
Exactly what I was gonna say. You gonna throw that one haymaker and that hamstring gonna quit.
I remember their time.
Wait. Y'all didn't get the severity of that joke. We're throwing this one haymaker and the hamstring gonna quit in the back of his leg.
That's real shit, though. That's real.
You gonna lunge and like the fuck happened?
He's got to wait. He's got to wait for the perfect time. It's got to be. It's a one hitter quitter. That's what you call it. One hitter quitter. Do y'all? What was it? 30 for 30. You guys remember they did that thing on Marion Jones when she went to prison for the steroids thing?
Yeah.
So there was a part in there where her husband at the time, was it Montgomery? Was that her husband at the time? I forget.
He was the wrestler, right?
Yeah, he was talking about how he went to prison to go visit her, and one time he went, he wasn't allowed to see her. She was in they do it in a hole or whatever, right? Because she got into a fight with another prisoner. One of the girls tried, they're like, oh, well, it's Marion Jones. She ain't nobody. And she pieced this girl up so bad.
Marion Jones did?
Yeah. Don't mess with athletes.
Because they can learn to throw a straight punch a lot faster than you can learn to be athletic.
Especially one on steroids.
True. So we got off track for a minute, but these are the traits for Atlanta's newest, I would say, do everything linebacker. Because he plays off ball linebacker. He comes off the edge. He can drop in coverage. If I wasn't such a Mike Penix homer, I could really say this is a good pick for them because he can do a lot of stuff for their defense. Kerry, what you think about my guy here?
Yeah, this is a good pick, man. And he's going to a system where I think they'll be creative with how they use him. But they desperately need an edge. I mean, I know you wanted to see them get another weapon, but they really couldn't draft another position. I mean, I was talking crap. Literally nothing at pass rush. So to get a dude that was legitimately talked about as a top 8, top 9 pick, to get him at 16, that's a really good pick for them.
Mm-hmm. I agree. B, how are y'all gonna deal with this jack of all trades?
Jack of all trades go to the NFL and they don't do shit because he's a master of none. So not real worried about it. I talked myself into liking Jalen Walker when it looked like that was going to be the pick, but I don't have to.
And now you hate it.
I don't have to pretend that. No. I think he's a good player, but I don't think he is going to be somebody that Carolina has to worry about when they play him. You know what I mean? Like not that I don't think that he's going to be a bust. Or
Clip it.
But I don't think that he's going to be. We're not going to be like, oh man, it's Jalen Walker week. Like,
clip and save. Clip and save. But it go back to Kerry's point. It's all about fit.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about fit. And I meant to say something about that when you said it, Kerry. I think fit is probably number 1 on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like your 40 time and what you did on tape and all that stuff matters, but I think fit into our scheme is the number 1 trait for like evaluating guys and if you want to bring them in. And then like you said, like how you treat people, what kind of person you are. It might be 2, but it definitely ain't no lower than 3. That and your tape is because I tell you, for example, all right, we had a kid that played for us when I worked in North Mississippi in Columbus. That he led the SEC in rushing his last year at Mississippi State. Not his last year at Mississippi State. His junior year, he led the SEC in rushing. He was gonna come out, but you know how they put the fielders out and they told him he needed to go back and work on his pass pro. So he goes back and they hire Mike Leach. And so Mike Leach ain't running the ball at all. So he has a great first game. I think he leads the team in receiving the first game. And then, gets in the SEC play and he ain't running the ball because Mike Leach just throwing it all over the place. So he just basically don't have a good senior year. And when he comes out in the draft, they talk to the college coaches. Well, the head coach at the school I was at, they send him questionnaires about how this kid was. Like, don't care about his tape. Like, what kind of teammate he was. Like, does he get along well with others? Like, they dive deep into it. They send questionnaires to damn near everybody at that school that has something to do with that kid to try to get a feel of how or what kind of person he is. So if you treat people bad, it's terrible. And like my last words before I left to move here, it would have been going into his senior year. I told him, he's like, what I need to do to be better, coach? What you think? I say my last words to him, just be a better teammate because you got everything else.
The Cardinals just took Walter Nolan, so it's the last time we're gonna hear from him. Unfortunately.
Hey, we got another super chat from Omar Tillman, man. Salute to you, appreciate you. So shout out to LBHT and
Thank
Dan
you.
Making the right pick.
Omar's a Panther fan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out, Omar.
Dozens of us.
Omar, are you scared of the new linebacker in Atlanta, Omar? Let me know, Omar.
Shout out to Ezekiel Kaga. I saw you in the chat too.
Duke can play. Ain't nobody scared of him.
Hey, I'm asking Omar, B.
I'm just saying. That's all right.
I'm
giving him a chance to type his answer.
Oh, okay.
He can't respond verbally.
But you answer for him.
I know. Look. All right. I'll just wait for Omar to answer. I'm just saying. Like,
They said Kevin Gates knows how to fight. You seen him fight before? Who he fight?
Kevin Gates got 2 phones.
So if he said, "Look, let's set up a boxing
match,"
match," he gonna come out on top? No, he's not.
Oh, good answer, Omar.
That's exactly the case, right?
Good answer, Omar. Omar says he's not scared at all, but ATL may use him better than Carolina would have. That's a great answer. Great. That's a great, like a logical without crapping on the kid. Great answer, Omar. I appreciate that. Walter Nolan to Carolina.
To the Cardinals.
I mean, not to Carolina, to the Cardinals. I'm sorry. To the Cardinals. Buck, what you think about that, Buck? Where Buck at? I know you're around here somewhere.
Buck don't care. He knows his team suck.
Ooh, Mike Green is still out there.
Mm-hmm.
I need to look at a list about who available. Best available.
Did you get all that the off the field stuff cleared up? He had I heard he had a rap sheet.
And both of them do. Both of the good edges do.
Wow.
You know the other I'm talking about?
You're not talking about Donovan, are you?
No, I'm talking about the one from the Orange School.
Oh,
Got unheard of issues.
You talking about James Pierce?
Yeah.
What issues he got?
Hey, I do have. I got a few sources. I usually ain't have sources. I got sources now. God darn. I got some sources now. God darn.
Break some news, coach.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's that bad?
yeah, there's bug right there. He said solid pick. They needed a D line help bad. Yeah, I think that's a good pick for y'all.
And he get to learn from Calais.
Mm-hmm.
Get to learn from Calais. Appreciate you, Buck.
And they might be able to get after it in Arizona now. Him, Calais. They signed Josh Sweat.
Sure did. Rush the passer. Who are quarterbacks out there in the West? They really gonna get after Seattle. Seattle don't have a quarterback.
They got Sam Darnold. What you mean?
Again, Seattle don't have a quarterback. They really gonna get after Seattle.
A young O line.
They got a quarterback or O line, so
Seattle got a standstill quarterback. San Francisco, well, Brock Purdy's a little bit mobile.
the Rams got to stand still.
The Rams got to stand. Oh, Arizona's about to get after the quarterback for real.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to translate to winning games, but that's a great point, Kerry.
Coach, you know it's not.
I like Kyler. I'm ready for Kyler to succeed.
Kyler Murray's not going to play all the games. Something's going to happen.
I would like for Kyler to succeed as well, but we know certain things are not going to happen.
Thanks.
The Bengals pick is in. The Bengals. I need to go see best player available.
They about to go Matt Golden.
Who? Oh, the receiver, bro.
They
go Golden.
They're going Mike Green.
Hey, y'all, is it a website? I'm talking to the chat. They got like the best player available because I ain't trying to turn the broadcast on. I got the broadcast in my ear, but
probably NFL.
ESPN does it.
That's probably the broadcast though. Okay, let me go to NFL.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, I see best player available, but I gotta click the link. Oh, there we go.
Best
Will
available.
Okay, I see. I got it. Matter of fact, I might want to put that up there for everybody to see, and not just that, because we talking about the things.
I keep forgetting Will Johnson's in this draft.
Me too, bro. I didn't realize as fast as he play, Will Johnson slow.
What did he run?
Nobody knows. He won't run. So to me, and he may not be slow, but we don't know.
Hey,
Buck said they got BJ Ojulari too, Kerry.
Oh yeah. And the guy they just traded for from Denver, Browning.
They got don't they got Josh Sweat too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pick is in for the Bengals.
I think it's O line. I mean, I think it's D line.
That's what
Prolific asks, why is Will Johnson dropping? I think it's because he didn't run. Prolific, what do you think, Chris?
Well, they say he got some knee stuff, a toe injury going on too. So, and then he's not as good of a like as far as the speed is concerned. And
Shamar Stewart.
Yep, they went edge.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do that.
Who went?
They took Shamar Stewart?
Yeah.
Yep,
the Bengals.
Bengals. Oh, because Trey ain't been signed, really, have he?
He's under contract.
I know he has a contract, but he want a new.
Yeah, but I mean, you really gonna set out and give him like $18 million?
We know that owner's not.
Yeah, Mike.
All right. So, Shamar Stewart versus Ronnie and Rosengarten.
It don't matter. We good.
I'm just saying, I like that matchup. I like that matchup.
I like that matchup too.
I like that matchup.
We're good.
What if they put somebody in the middle though?
Not well.
We're not talking about that right now, B. We talking about the edge.
We good.
Yeah. Always.
Just asking questions.
Yeah.
What?
So Will Johnson, Mike Green.
I'm gonna ask you a rhetorical.
Luther Burden the third.
Wait, what?
What'd you say, Coach?
What'd you say about Luther Burden?
No, I'm reading the guys that are available.
I thought he got.
I thought they took him. I was like, what?
Whole conversation stopped.
That shit went.
I forgot what I was going to ask B when he said that. I say rhetorical, but I honestly forgot what I was going to ask you.
Was it about Shamar Stewart? Because I don't believe.
Oh no, it was about Tet. What Tet's going to do with Diggs?
Diggs? What
Yeah.
Diggs?
The Cowboys cornerback Diggs.
Yeah. What do you mean? What are you gonna do with him? You gotta do shit with Diggs. He gonna run by him. You gonna jump over him. He gonna catch the ball whenever Bryce throws it to him.
Diggs can't cover.
Clip it. Let's clip the whole stream. Clip the whole stream.
I'm worried more about Jalen Walker than Trayvon Diggs.
Facts.
Yeah, it's a good perk there. Good perk. Shamar gone. Good. Blitzbacker say good. Gone. Right. Good.
Last.
Ravens W. Clipped.
One guy.
Boy, hey, Chris. The Twitterverse was on your 3 letters. Start with an A word today about your Shamar Stewart take, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
At least they thought they was.
There's a bunch of people that didn't watch him.
What'd you say about Shamar Stewart?
I said he'd be a good pick at 27. Because Dane Brugler had it.
Scandalous.
Dane Brugler had it. Like, crazy, right?
Oh, B, this is what I've been meaning to ask you. Cincinnati got Al Golden as their DC. We about to score 9 million points on them, son.
Cincinnati said we might as well lean in.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Al Golden. And if y'all don't get the correlation, he used to be the Miami coach. And I think all of us hated him.
I don't normally have ill will towards like coaches and players once they leave my team and stop abusing me. But man, fuck Al Golden.
He used to look so nasty, or when he was all drenched in sweat with that.
He used to wear, he's wearing a one-ply shirt.
He got the suit on, the 3-piece suit.
Right.
He wear a one-ply shirt that he sweat through.
Hey, put a t-shirt on. Not the one-ply shirt.
So is Shador really about to fall right into Pittsburgh's lap? I don't like that.
Pretty much.
I mocked him to Pittsburgh. Hey, Jose.
I don't like that at all.
So I'm gonna give y'all a bit of travel advice. I don't know if if anybody on here has ever traveled out of the country. Mm-hmm. But before you pack your clothes, pack your tissue. Because all you're gonna find is one ply across the water. One ply is the standard. It's the standard. So right next to your drawers,
they conserve their water.
Right.
That's because they conserve their water. They don't use 20 gallons to flush a toilet everywhere else.
Yeah, that's man. I learned the first time. Every time after that, tissue be the first thing going in the suitcase. Oh, Matthew said one ply or get ready to use the bidet.
Right.
Hey, some people swear by the bidet.
They do. They love it.
Yeah. E. Virginia say the Bengals got 2025 Marcus Davenport. What's good, James? Appreciate you for popping in. Appreciate it.
What's up?
Appreciate it. Always heard never. Because I will tell you this. It's more expensive to get a soda. No, it's more expensive to get bottled water than it is a soda across seas. Bottled water costs more than like a Coke or a Sprite or something like that across seas.
And don't drink that water in the bag.
What?
If you go overseas, there's places that they sell water in a plastic bag. Like it's not like they don't put a fucking shopping bag and put water in it. It's like a sealed bag. Like they're like the little bags that like baby carrots come in.
Like the weed bag?
It's like that, but
no
water.
No.
Don't drink that water. Do not, because you don't know where the hell that plastic been
South
sitting.
Africa. I'm from South Africa. 2 plies is standard there. Hey,
thank you.
Salute.
Appreciate it.
Salute.
Where in South Africa?
Salute to having the 2 ply.
The
south
side.
I ain't mean to click him. He just said, yep, I ain't mean to click him. Somebody said they heard about that, Chris. Rave Kingdom say he heard about that.
Oh, damn.
P say, please don't. It's toilet water.
What? Oh,
There goes your boy, Hendo.
Gray's able.
Seattle took him.
Well,
Okay, Mike. I see you, Mike.
We drafted a safety.
Hey, somebody said, Chris, in Nigeria, that's called pure water.
Pure water.
Yeah. The capital. He said he's from the capital.
Pretoria.
Oh, my cousin's from there.
Is he really?
I think all of us were thinking, is he playing or is he for real? Let's see. And Rob says the bidet is great. If shit hit your arm and you don't just wipe it off, you wash it. The same shit.
Saying she go for it, but all right, good point.
Hey,
good point.
Point taken. What my head? Because this is about to die. What my other head? Oh, it's in my pocket. But let's speak on Gray Zabel for a minute. Kerry, I'll let you go first with Gray.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Gray, man. Like we were talking about him on the mock show. Just a dude. I love his temperament. I love his movement. Like he's a battler.
Chris,
great athlete. I think that was a good pick for them, and he fits too because he's going to Kubiak zone scheme, so they'll be able to plug him in at guard, do some of that movement stuff, and they really need a guard help. That's a good pick for them.
I agree. What I like about him is his movement in space. When I say he gets down in space and like you run screens or you're an outside zone team, he is not a liability out there. And I think Mike and them headed toward that if they not out. No, because they got the OC. Do they still have the OC from Washington? Or did they fire him?
Nah, they got Kubiak now.
Oh, that's the outside zone all day.
Yeah.
He fit that perfect.
Yep.
He fit that perfect. Tendo, you talked about Agent E being the guy that you liked. What did you like about Zabel?
I don't like nothing about the dude. He's garbage. I can't stand him.
A little overrated, if you ask me.
So much you can play multiple positions. You strong, like nobody cares about that.
Nobody care about that stuff. Do it.
I'm highly disappointed, to be honest.
Semantics, huh?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed in that one.
Semantics.
That means we really going safety in the first round. Like,
no, sir, we not.
Josh Simmons still on the board.
No, sir, we not. Stop calling the name.
Man.
Oh, my bad.
Stop calling the name.
Tampa Bay better go Will Johnson right now. They want to deal with McMillan.
Or Barry. Nah, you better go Will Johnson with some hype. Will Johnson's really a darn good football player. Because I'm going just off the tape. You looking at just the tape? Will Johnson's a darn good football. No, okay, all right now. Just listen to me. Don't nobody curse me out when I say this.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them comments, B. If it's not for a straight line speed, Will Johnson is a smidget under Travis Hunter by the tape to me.
Wow. Just at corner.
Just just at corner, yeah, obviously.
That's because Travis be getting abused at corner.
Yeah, when he takes 50 snaps at wide receiver.
I mean, listen again. Don't hop in the ring with a torn label and then say that's why I got my ass kicked. All right, if you want to play corner, then play corner. Don't line up across from Hail Manor and give up 300 and then be like, oh man, my gloves was wet.
Chat, who y'all want, chat? Chat, who y'all want? All chat, my chat, Hendo chat, lunch break, hot take chat, deep cover chat. Who y'all want? Don't say nothing.
More sensitivity chat
because
more sensitivity chat. Yeah, who y'all want? What'd you say, B?
Our chat don't care because we got McMillan draft over.
So just forget Jose, huh?
I mean, We know y'all gonna make the wrong pick. That's what y'all do.
Nah, not this year. This year we're gonna make the right pick.
Ooh, the Bucks took Emeka Egbuka.
God
Good.
damn it, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spicy. Shit.
Why you need 4 wide receivers for?
Word, that's crazy.
And Bucky Irvin and an O-line. Like what? Why?
They
got to get Baker. They got to get Baker everything he needs. You know, Baker.
Damn.
You can't have 4 wide receivers. Baker is not allowed to throw more than 20 times a game. He goes over 20, he starts throwing picks.
Hey,
I'm seeing a lot of Harmons in the chat. Will Johnson,
Donovan Jackson, Green, Starks, Mike Green all day.
So Egbuka is the wide receiver 2.
Ravens fans don't care about protecting Lamar.
Say, son. Things. Hey, EDC.
Our viewers do.
What the owner said stuff finna change around here. He said he hungry for a title. He say stuff change. Didn't he say that?
Whatever.
The owner. He said
Bashadi?
He said stuff
But
changed.
no, Bashadi said, "Yeah, I don't want just a Super Bowl for Lamar. I want one for everybody."
Man said stuff changing. These prices going up.
Yeah. Price of the brick going up.
Shit,
Like,
shit staying the same on the field.
Coach, I'm hoping this season we do things a little bit different. We've had 7 years of the same old, and it hasn't borne any fruit. We keep losing the same way.
I'm going in positive, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going. Everything I do is gonna be positivity, with the exception of the guy that should not be a captain again, because that crap don't sit well with me.
Thanks.
Everything I'm gonna be all positive. I'm giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm all positivity, with the exception of that situation, because that crap don't fit well with me. I am bothered by that still.
Well, that and Ojabo.
Well, hey, he ain't got nothing positive to me to say.
I'm just saying. I said I'm be positive about everything except for him and Ojabo.
You can't say nothing bad about him when he don't play.
Oh, it is. We wasted a 2nd round pick.
Oh, you are George Pickens.
I'm saying.
I ain't gonna even talk about
on this draft.
Reedus.
Whatever we get, we need
I ain't gonna even talk about Pro Bowl 77. I'm gonna let him make it until, I'm gonna keep my jokes though. I'm gonna have my jokes.
I'll make it sound like some dystopian sci-fi novel. Like his name is Daniel
Hold on,
and he went to the Pro Bowl.
He did not go to the Pro Bowl. He was an alternate.
Did he go?
No,
he was there.
Was he?
I don't know.
He was an alternate. He didn't go.
I don't watch the Pro Bowl.
I would have went.
I'm just saying, like he was selected.
He just showed up.
Yeah, I showed up.
My executive producer is the you know what, y'all. My executive producer is the you know what. Hey, they say salute.
Nice.
I forgot to do like I'm supposed to. Hey, everything's better in a sip the tally chalice, purple Kool-Aid. Everything's better. www.patreon.com/sip the tally. Oh, am I gonna have to come check somebody? Check
Man, I know they didn't break
10-year-old.
I think someone in the room. I got teenagers now,
Oh, my bad.
They keep everything in their rooms.
That is true.
That was kind of like a play on Wayne Brady when he was on Dave Chappelle show. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to come check her? What happened to the good shows, man? What happened to the good shows?
It's reality TV now.
Happened to the good shows.
They're out there, but they're on Netflix and Apple Plus, and
hey, I got all that. You got to down there pull my tooth for me to sit down and watch.
Apple Plus don't promote anything, but they have great shows on Apple. Is it Apple Plus or Apple TV Plus?
Apple
TV.
Yeah,
they have great shows on there, but they don't ever promote the shows.
Yeah.
You just gotta browse through them.
You gotta find them, man. Yeah.
Now I will tell y'all this, and I know this ain't football related, but my wife and I started watching the show yesterday. We didn't finish it because I think I started watching basketball, but it's about a car, and dude breaks into a car and the car locks him in. And the rest of the movie is about him trying to get out and the car doing stuff with him in it.
Like an evil Knight Rider?
Right.
So to speak. Like he just can't get out. And it's two versions. It's a American version, which got Anthony Hopkins in it too. And then there's a European version where there's a lot less talking and a lot more of him just trying to find a way to get out.
That's crazy.
They have different names though, but it's basically the same movie. Somebody said it Upshaws is good. That's with Mike Epps.
Is it?
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
You talking about Locked?
I think it might be Locked. Yes.
A thief breaking into a luxury SUV realizes that he has
that's it. Locked.
A sophisticated game of psychological horror.
Yep, that's the name of it. Locked. That's it. Say it again, B.
Psychological horror.
Psychological horror. You sound just like the man on the.
There's a show on Netflix.
Have y'all seen Sinners?
No,
Not yet. I want to watch it.
Yeah.
You watched it?
Yes.
Everybody says it's good.
Look, everybody except for this one hater in my phone. Everybody I talk to except for this one hater in my phone says it's good.
B?
I ain't seen it.
No, it's not B. So why did he insinuate hater with B? What's up with that?
I don't know.
B's just the biggest hater I know.
I think it be your own people.
It does.
Yeah, there's this show. If you want to watch something funny, it's only one season, which I hate, but it's called Sneakerheads. It's about these two dudes. They're just trying to find this legendary sneaker that they're shoe collectors, they're sneaker collectors, and just the funniest stuff happens to them while they try and get these pair of shoes. But it's Sneakerheads. I can't remember the guy's name. Like if you see his face, you'll recognize him. But check that out.
What is on?
Yeah, see, Jada6 says Sneakerheads is funny. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's funny, that I was gonna tell you that guy that's in Sneakerheads, he's in that show I was telling you about, Heels, that wrestling show.
Oh, okay. Is he?
Yeah. He's the one black guy on there. Once they
and it gets like as the episodes go on, it gets funnier and funnier. Did y'all see Dope Thief yet? Nope, that's on my list of things to watch.
Yeah, I need to watch
Dope
that.
Thief. Dope movie. I saw Dope Thief got old boy from ATL in it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's him and Pablo Escobar from Narcos. So they go around, they dress up as DEA and they rob drug dealers. And then this one time they robbed the cartel and they didn't realize it. And so now the cartel's after them.
There is a movie at the movies now that I really plan on going seeing. So I think it's called Warfare, and it's supposed to be pretty close to some real stuff, like the way they filmed it.
Okay.
So I plan on going to watch that. But back to the draft. Emeka Egbuka.
The Broncos just took Jade Barron.
Okay, we're gonna start with Emeka Egbuka first. Emeka Egbuka, for me, has been a dude that I felt like should have already came out. I think he was their best receiver at one point, and then he let the trio of JSN and all them other guys just show up and be better than him. Then he should have came out, and then he showed up and let Harrison be better than him. Then this year, he was just there to me. He was good, but he was just there. And so he's been there for a minute. He's a good receiver, but I feel like his stock, he would have been higher if he had came out before this year. Because he was a name that's been on people's radar for a long time. And I think the fact that he got picked at what number this is, 19, he probably would have been higher than what he is now if he came out earlier. That's my 2 cents. What y'all think about Emeka?
Yeah, I mean, I like him. He's a guy he'll do all the dirty work that you need him to do. He can make the tough catch, make catches at big time spots. He has inside out versatility. He's gonna block his ass off in the run game. So, he's that kind of guy that he can really do a little bit of everything in your wide receiver room. And nobody better to learn from than a dude like Mike Evans and then somebody else like a Chris Godwin, because I think their games kind of match him and Godwin. I think that's a really good guy for him to learn under, because I think he can definitely take that role on whenever Godwin decides to leave or the Bucks give him the boot.
I mean, he took the same path that JSN took. He went up there with Lockett and Metcalf.
Mm-hmm.
Second year, he took over. I think this is going to be like the same situation with him. So
they all gone.
They're all gone.
Mm-hmm. And I said what I said, not trying to down Emeka, because I like him. Just to say that I feel like he would have. Just forget it. I like the kid. Man.
You just thought he'd been
been on the radar for a while, huh?
You just thought he'd have been drafted higher.
Yes,
if he came out earlier.
Yes, because I don't want my comment to sound negative, because I don't have much negative about him. He's a really good football player, and has been a really good football player at Ohio State for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And like Grails made a good comment, and he says Buka is a player that can do anything a coach asks. He is best slot player in the draft period. He'll be a nightmare, and I can kind of agree with that. He put him in the middle. He would be a matchup nightmare on safeties. I agree with that 100%.
You got a lot of Oregon on the wrong side of these highlights tonight.
Tells you something.
Long as the orange and green is on the other side of these highlights, I'm good.
So is this going to be Shador, or are they going to go Jackson Dart?
Is it Steelers?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me get this off the board.
Let's see.
They talking to Aaron Rodgers right now. They say in or out.
All right, Aaron, you in or out, because we got some stuff to do. I just heard Makuba's name in my ear.
No.
Who?
They talking about Barron, but I'm just saying I heard Makuba's name in my ear. I got the NFL Network broadcast playing in my ear. Yeah, I know how I feel about Makuba. Late. This time tomorrow, we call Makuba name. I'd be excited.
So Steelers are taking Derek Harmon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See you tomorrow, Shador.
Wow.
See you tomorrow, Shador.
So,
hey, tell the DJ
Aaron Rodgers said, "Yeah, I'm in, guys."
I mean, somebody might trade back in the first round. You did.
Yeah, he can leave. It's over with for 2.
And the thing about the Steelers is they don't have a second round pick, so that trading up would be harder to accomplish.
I ain't know that.
If they're trying to trade up in the second.
Didn't they lose some stuff when they traded up for? No, they already had that second round. When they took the cornerback
for DK.
When they traded for DK.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew they lost something.
They bought some rims with no car.
Because if I'm DK, ain't no way I'm going to Pittsburgh. I don't know who the quarterback is.
So it's Aaron or Mason. It's Aaron or Mason Rudolph.
They showed him that check. He was like, "Yeah, quarterback Schmordercat. Let me get that damn money."
Quarterback Schmordercat. Watercat. Steelers in 0. Yes, I agree with you. Game's too easy. If the Steelers ain't pick him, I think he out of the first round unless somebody trade back in, like they said.
Yeah, because look who's left: Chargers, Green Bay,
Chargers don't need a quarterback. We go through all of them.
Texans,
Chargers,
Rams,
again.
us. Oh no, Rams, us.
Commanders, Bills, Chiefs. No, none of them need a quarterback. It's over with for 2.
But Philly might trade out that spot.
But I'm just saying that it's gonna have to be a trade back in. Jordan Yates dropped the 5. He says, "Do me a favor, give us a spoiler alert before announcing the Ravens pick, so I can pause it till I catch y'all up." Okay, for $5, most definitely.
I can see the Rams taking him. I mean that Stafford train is
and sitting him.
It's coming. Yeah, that's coming back into the station.
Yeah,
they don't got much more time with that.
Yeah, but as far as the teams that have picks right now, ain't no chance of 2 going into these teams.
Yeah,
let's talk about this for a hot second. I know y'all talked about it, Jose and B.
Possibly the Rams.
Why? What is the?
because
the bite.
Stafford
Is it prime? Is it the arrogance? Is it the tape? Or what is it?
I think it's a little bit of the attitude, and just like they didn't do a whole lot of winning. Like, you know, people like to see their quarterbacks there for 4 years, winning games, and you didn't really do that. What's up? What's up?
Only won 1 year.
Thanks.
And who did?
What was only 1 year?
Great numbers at Washington State. And I love Cam.
He played at Washington State.
Shador played all 4 years.
Yeah, no. I said, but he wasn't winning. They didn't beat anybody at Colorado.
Who did Washington State beat?
They beat Division I schools, right? Like Colorado lost to everybody with a pulse.
They won games this year, though.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They did.
They won 9 games.
But no, I'm saying, who did they beat?
I can't call it out, but they won.
I know they lost to Matt Rule.
And he ain't win jack else after that.
Right, exactly.
They finished with a better record than Matt Rule.
Like, but why they lose to him then?
They lost to baby Pat Mahomes.
But what I'm saying is they didn't beat anybody, and I mean, then there's the personality part that I'm sure a lot of teams don't like.
Yeah, I don't think the win loss weighs on people as much as the perceived problem with him and his father, right? Mm-hmm. Is it going to be one of those things where we got to deal with Dion? We don't want to deal with Dion.
I think it is.
Yeah. How much that play into it? I don't know. Like,
I think it's prime.
It's prime.
I don't think it's do it all. I think it's prime.
It could be. It could be. Yeah. How involved is he making himself, or how involved the teams think he's gonna try to make himself? Yeah.
75-year-old getting sleepy.
Who, me?
I ain't calling no name.
First and foremost,
I ain't calling no name.
First and foremost, it's 3 hours past my nap.
I ain't calling no name.
This time I'm normally asleep.
Yeah, I ain't too far behind you, cuz.
And then I wake up at like 12 o'clock and stay up till 4. Be crazy.
Hey, so now that I got you on the spot, there's a folder that I've contributed to, Jose's contributed to, that we've asked you contribute to, and you said you were, but you have not. And we know you got a lot of it.
Oh,
I haven't put nearly enough in there either.
Oh yeah, you need stuff, you can have it.
I got a lot of stuff.
I've been deleting stuff.
No, don't delete it. Put it over there. We have a
that.
season to come. We have a season that's going to come.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm glad you reminded me, because I've been deleting stuff.
Yeah,
do you? The reason why I don't do it as much, because I edit the clip inside the edit. If that makes sense.
No. I don't put whatever you got over there, and then when you put it in your video, you still can chop it how you need.
Yeah.
But the point is, it takes the time going to find it.
Yes,
that's what it is. Yeah. Going to find it, and that way, if I know I got XXXXX in this file, and I know I'm doing a video on XXXXX, I can just go and pull.
Oh,
I still got stuff I can grab and put it in there.
Because once all this over with, I'm just gonna go through all the wires, and because I've been through, I think 4 of them. I'm just gonna go back and put that's because the Ravens don't trip on their stuff, but you can't just put the whole thing in there.
Facts.
Yeah.
The NBC and all the networks, they trip on their stuff.
You gotta put like 5 seconds of it.
Yeah,
in there.
5 to 7 seconds is kind of the sweet spot.
Yeah. Anything over 7, you gonna get flagged.
Yeah, you pushing it. Ain't that right, Chris?
I don't know what y'all talking
about. Coach, how about this board for us? So let me see what's available and I answer that question. So it is what pick it is? 20?
21.
22.
The Clippers. I mean, I'm sorry, the Chargers. I'm sorry, the Chargers.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers pick Will Johnson right here.
You mean the Chargers?
Yeah.
No, the Clippers.
He got the needs to be a Clipper, that's for sure.
Jody.
I wouldn't be surprised if they pick Will Will Johnson right. Let me refresh this and make sure it's accurate before I answer your question completely. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if they put Will Johnson. Pierce is still on the board. Harrison's on the board. I can't see who this is. Campbell, Mike Green, Hampton, Golden, Simmons, Imawari, Ezaraku.
What about Burden?
Luther Burden in the third.
Luther. He's not on. I'm just going down this best player available from ESPN.
Oh, I'm saying they even though they need a wide receiver.
Who? You talking about for the Chargers?
Yeah.
I'm going off this Michigan connection.
Got it.
That's all I'm going. Michigan connection. Starks is Starks on here? Starks is. They got Henderson rated above Starks and the tackle from Toledo, the defensive tackle. Connolly, Starks is 15 on this list. Shador is 16. Trey Amos is up here, cornerback from Ole Miss. Guy I really like, but I know we ain't going is Higgins, the receiver from Iowa State. Jackson Dart's 20 and Mason Taylor is 21. Chris, Carey, Jose, Hendo, do you think, because I asked this question earlier, looking at the board, what you thinking? What position you thinking? You want to change your mind, or you sticking with what you got?
I'm sticking. I'm not changing.
I mean, I like what's available. What are we, like 8 spots away? 7 spots away?
7. Oh, we're 22 now?
Yeah, we're 5 spots. Chargers about to select, so
I like it. You got Mike Green, which they probably won't draft him, but I still like him as a player. You got Malachi Starks, Josh Simmons, Donovan Ezaraku, Donovan Jackson. I like. You got James Pierce. You still got Josh Connolly. So there's some real good options there.
Kerry?
Yeah, I mean, to piggyback on what Chris said, it's still they'll get a quality player at 27 easy the way this is playing out. And then you got to factor in sometime between now and when they pick, there could be a trade up because the Giants is trying to get back into the first round.
They are?
I imagine to get Jackson Dart. So if they trade up before we pick, that's somebody else that's going to slide down too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the real GM for the Giants is old boy's son.
Oh yeah,
y'all saw what happened with him today.
Yeah,
B, you saw it. So he
today,
tweeted Jackson Dart's highlights, and then had to make his page private. I don't think, maybe not tweeted, maybe Instagram or something like that. But he also told his daddy don't let Saquon go either.
Yeah, well, everybody else and common sense told him that.
And his dad will never ignore him again.
Little kid know a little ball. Or at least he didn't get good twice. But and we talk like I like Jackson Dart. I don't think he's better than Shador, but I do like Jackson Dart. I think it's them 3 quarterbacks, and then the next quarterback after that is Boo Boo Juice. But I do like Jackson Dart. I just don't think he's better than 2.
All right,
I like that.
The pick is in.
It got silent after that. Anybody agree with me on that one? I'm in the boat by myself on that one, huh?
No, we agree. That sounds as agreement.
Thanks.
So who we up? Let's see. Chargers up. Chris,
the Steelers said both of them suck. Apparently, because that's the thing. Like, maybe I could get with you on the Dion thing, but
boy,
they just
attitude pop said a mouthful. Then I ain't mean to cut y'all, B. He said, but no one cared when Archie Manning was involved in Peyton and Eli football career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we don't know that's why, right? Because like I said, if it was that, why would you just take Jackson Dart? Maybe they just think they both suck.
Well, they could be. You're right. Now we'll say Dart has the better upside if he goes to a crappy team because Dart can run. And if you go to a crappy team, you better be able to move. And Dart can move. I told somebody on Twitter today, they're gonna mess around and let 2 go to a team that has a that has a decent team, and if the starter gets hurt and he get in there, the starter won't get back in there.
Ooh, Hampton to the Chargers.
Yep.
Oh, that fits. That fits.
They're gonna
That
run
fits.
that fucking. They're gonna run that ball.
That fits.
Didn't they just
that fits.
sign?
They signed
Not Jay Harris.
the dude from Troy State last year. Well, it ain't
signed-
Troy State no more. Troy.
They signed Mr. 3.5 yards per carry.
Who?
Not
Not
Jay
Jay
Harris.
Harris.
Well, they do have not. Ooh, I forgot about that because they drafted running back last year too from Troy.
Damn. No Will Johnson. That says a lot.
That is that injury or not running is really prospects. All this arrogance about I ain't doing nothing at the combine and pro. You see what's happening.
You
I
can,
mean,
you
look,
can do that as a quarterback. You can't do that as a corner.
I'll tell
You
you
know what
what.
I'm saying? You can do, yeah, exactly, Jose. You can do it as a quarterback.
That's going to catch up to the GMs long before it catches up to the players. Like if he can play, he's still getting that money. That
Who?
GM that passed up on him is going to get fired.
Who?
Will Johnson.
Oh,
He can play. He's going to get in. He's going to get that second contract and that third contract, and that GM going to be long gone.
In the win.
Yep.
In the win. Yeah, Gus and JK out of there for the Chargers.
So who's on
Because say he getting the Lamar treatment. I think he talking about Shador. I think he's talking about Shador.
Yeah, nobody telling him to move to wide receiver.
But it's still hate is hate, no matter what form it's in. It's still hate.
I mean, look, we agree that like Cam Ward's not the greatest quarterback prospect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said he was head.
None
and
of them are,
shoulders-
B. I will say that.
That's what I'm saying. You said he was head and shoulders above the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that say about the other guys? Does that say they should be first round picks?
We go back to
Are
Carey.
they start? I mean, that depends, right? That are they starting caliber? Yeah. Like I said, are they good fit? Are they starting caliber? Do you and how bad do you need a quarterback? That's what.
But that's what I'm saying. If we're saying one guy is the top quarterback hands down, and he's not that great of a prospect, that means the other ones aren't good, right? And so if you're sitting there and you're saying, hey, I can maybe get this guy in the second, or I can maybe afford to wait till the third, you're not necessarily going to do, especially a team who got burned by just taking the quarterback last time with Kenny Pickett.
Game too easy to say Titans thinking Cam the second coming of Air McNair. Alcorn State alumni, baby. Go Braves. That is not the Chiefs, except for y'all watching. That is the Alcorn Braves. Forget the Chiefs. And it's not Florida State either, Hendo.
I didn't say anything.
Forgot who Hendo. What's my key at? So this is a funny story. B and Hendo might like this one because it relates with Miami and Florida State. So I got invited to a Florida State basketball game. And the dude was like, I know you like Miami, but Florida State boosters are inviting us to this game, so you need to act like you like Florida State. So I had a Florida State lanyard from when I went to like a football camp with them. So I put my keys on that. Another guy that went with us, he got a Florida State hat. So I got my Florida State gear going to this game, sitting in the luxury box of Florida State and Miami. So I feel like you got to get a good chuckle out of that.
Look at Coach selling out his team.
I was saying, whatever happened to integrity, Hendo?
Hey, free ticket in the luxury box?
I would never fool Miami. I would never.
Yeah. So if I call you Hendo, I got a ticket to Miami, Florida State in Miami, but you can't wear Florida State gear. We sitting in a luxury box. We got catered box, such and such and such.
There's a difference not wearing Florida State gear and a difference wearing Miami gear. It's two different things. I don't have to wear Florida State gear, but I'm not going to put on any Miami.
I just need you to put a lanyard in your pocket with that says Hurricane. That's a lanyard. That's all you got on your key.
I'll tell you what, Coach.
My brother would never let me live that down.
If we're gonna sit in a box at a Florida State game, I'm gonna be wearing a Charlie Ward jersey. Right.
Charlie Ward's the new basketball coach at FAMU, B.
Yeah.
But it's Charlie Ward.
Out here disowning Florida State.
They didn't hire. I mean, they didn't want to hire. Not Atlanta Braves, Buck. Not Atlanta Braves. Alcorn State. Get it right, Buck.
Lord.
Get it right. Get it right.
Buckingham.
Get it right.
Yeah, they say it's the knee issue for Will Johnson.
Oh.
Let's hope that knee keeps him falling to 57.
So is it something that he hasn't recovered from, or they're just not sure long term?
Chris,
they're saying long term that there might be long term issues with the knee.
Oh, we'll see Will tomorrow then.
Yeah,
we'll see you tomorrow, which is probably the reason why he didn't run.
Yeah,
but I will tell you, his tape is absolutely nuts. When I tell you, Asante would love him because he's the T-step break on the ball, second coming. Matter of fact, since we ain't talked about that, how y'all feel about the Asante versus Dion?
Pay that dude no mind.
Asante?
What Hendo said.
Asante got numbers though.
He got numbers. He also dropped the interception to stop them from having the perfect season.
One play, Hendo. That one play.
One play from stopping the perfect season.
That's one play.
Oh, okay. And he used to get beat. Listen, he got interceptions, but he used to get beat a lot.
I know.
And his prime was much shorter. So I mean, Asante can talk all. He just want to be prevalent. He want to be in a conversation.
They said the Giants are trying to get back into the first round.
Yeah.
So,
they want Dart.
Who?
Cleveland might be too.
Giants.
Eagles might be moving up to Packers. What the Eagles need?
I mean, they do it for fun at this point.
Hey, coach.
They said to dominate.
Coach, I understand you've been dealing with EDC for a while. How is a different animal? That man makes moves.
Yeah.
T.Y. said, Ed, were you talking to me, T.Y., when I said what the Eagles need? Were you talking to me?
Yeah, they did lose Sweat. They lost other trader.
Williams.
What trader?
The Milton
Williams.
Okay. Why you call him a trader?
Because I don't know, because he was finalizing his deal in Carolina, and then 10 minutes later he's a Patriot.
Oh, Patriots had that moolah. Patriots had that guap.
Or he an asshole. All right. Packers, Matthew Golden. Why?
There you go.
What? Because
how many wide receivers they need?
What? Hey, they need that. They need that steady number one.
I'm putting that.
And this dude is hurt.
I hope this works. Hold on. This is for the Packers. This is for the Packers. Hold on. I hope this works. Hold on, Chris. Let me get this.
Christian Watson?
Yes.
Where is it?
He's been born hurt.
I guess it ain't working. They lucky. Let me pull it. There you go. Can y'all hear that? Can't hear. Okay, cool. Okay. It says it's a song. It says, "Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?"
I mean, listen.
What are they doing?
Giving Jordan Love every opportunity to be successful.
Like Watson got to be out of there.
Yeah, he might be. He can't stay healthy.
Well, he's hurt. Yeah, he's going to be.
They got 4 other receivers.
Yeah.
They got Wicks, Reed. Who's the other one?
But do they really have 4 other receivers?
Yeah, all of them will start in Baltimore. So yes.
So they do now.
Not even close.
That's a good. Do they really have 4 other receivers?
Yeah, they do.
All of them combined together make a really good receiver.
Take Reed out of that, and I'll agree with you. The rest of them, Reed make one really good wide receiver.
Oh,
who's the third one?
They got more from Callaway,
Wicks, and
they got Wicks.
Watson.
They got
Romeo Dobbs.
Damn,
that's it.
Bo Melton.
Yeah.
There was one other one whose name I can't remember.
Yeah, it is 6 of them. And
they
all were young.
So many of them.
They all young. Golden. Wow. Let me find some golden stuff. Let me throw some golden stuff up here. Matthew Golden. It is Matthew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the cornerback that said he was gonna break the record? It wasn't Golden, was it?
No, it was
golden receiver.
It was Bond.
It was Isaiah Bond. And then he ran second on his own team.
He still ran like a 4.3, didn't he?
Yeah, it was the.
He's the first person that run a 4.3 to get laughed at.
Slow ski.
Look how slow you are.
You're only
I
really
be saying,
fast.
say Watson's middle name is HMO. And Wolf of All Streets, which I think is one of the best names on YouTube, has a question. He says, "Why is Mike Green sliding?" Brodny, I'll let you answer that.
He got some off-field issues, and then he also played at Marshall.
Damn, I didn't expect that.
More so the off-field issues.
I
Thank you for cleaning that up, Jose. I appreciate your professionalism,
like,
Jose.
Yeah, I would.
Why is it unprofessional? If you play at a small school, people are going to be more skeptical about you.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow. Grails, you wow.
You're over here calling me unprofessional. All right.
You're right, B. You have a point. That was very unprofessional of Grails. Grills, I have you say. That was very unprofessional. Very. But funny. Chris, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So, if y'all make that trip to Brazil, will there be baby oil in your suitcase?
Ooh. Not in my suitcase. I mean, we're not going to need baby oil. We're not going to need no baby oil.
Oh, it's Dre. Grills is Dre. Okay. What up, Dre? He changed his name. What up, Dre?
Just called me unprofessional, too.
Who called you unprofessional?
You.
Where we at? We got
I
1, 2, 3. 3 more picks.
I said I was. What are you getting at? We all just hanging out. We at the end of the bar, remember?
More Minnesota. Minnesota needs a replacement for Harrison Smith.
Yes, they sure do.
Harrison Smith is 75.
It's still effective.
God,
we'll give you that.
Damn it, bro. Like, how are there still so many picks before Baltimore?
I don't know.
It's 4 picks.
4 picks, bro.
Yeah, Jose, you don't seem excited, Jose.
I know.
I ain't seen him in energy.
This shit taking forever.
What they got Shador here?
Who picking?
They drafted a quarterback.
Yeah, they got a rookie quarterback. Well,
yeah, and they keep trying to find somebody to start over him.
He
got hurt, Jose.
Keep finding or keep trying. Like
they tried the one time. They tried to get Aaron Rodgers this year.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they tried. That's one time they tried.
But they got Sam Darnold.
They already had Sam Darnold,
and they let him start. Well, your boy got hurt.
He got hurt.
And then they said, let's go for Aaron Rodgers, who's a coach killer and can't play.
Vikings taking Donovan Jackson.
Okay.
My boy.
Oh, Chris. Just had a scenario in my head, Chris. The Texans got rid of Tunsil.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing. Like in my head, like I'm like I don't see him getting past them.
Our guy.
Yeah, I don't see him getting past them. But I mean, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
He said Draymond Green is an O.J. Simpson of basketball. And somebody quoted him and said Draymond ain't did nothing close to 2,000 yards in 14 games.
Who said that? Who said that, B?
I don't know. Somebody on Twitter.
Oh
man. It's hilarious.
That was funny. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Matthew Golden.
Wait a minute.
With Green Bay. Man. The DBs and the AFC North. Y'all can get y'all if Jordan Love ain't hurt, y'all can get y'all stuff together. and with the running back that they got with Josh Jacobs. Yeah, the NFC North is better than yeah.
Do you see a scenario with all these players still left on the board with Eric DeCosta trading back?
It depends. Because if Josh Simmons is on the board, I would not want him to trade back.
Yeah.
But this is the problem with Eric DeCosta, though, because you're a couple picks away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking, hey, he's probably not going to get past Houston. And you have 11 picks. Why didn't you trade up?
That is true.
Josh Simmons. So I'm looking at this best player available for me. It's Will Johnson, Pierce, Harrison, Campbell, Mike Green, Simmons, Imawari, Ezaraku. Man, my eggs in one basket right now.
Mm-hmm. Also, I was told yesterday Donovan Jackson was gonna go in the 3rd round. So whoever told me that could suck something.
Mm.
I'm laughing here though.
Okay. So we doing. Okay.
Gary, get your man. Get your man. Get your man.
Hey, it's getting
Man.
late, man. It's getting late.
Get your man.
We just get anxious.
Get your man.
Like, we so close. It's just
I wish I still had that on my little thing.
get your man.
Get your man.
If we waited 3 hours for y'all to trade out the first, every single video we put out is going to be EDC slander.
Rodney,
So,
if we wait 3 hours for us to trade out,
Yeah.
when I tell y'all good night,
Oh,
finna record.
Adam Schefter just said Giants are trading back up into the 1st round.
okay.
with Houston,
With?
Whoa, with Houston?
Really?
sir.
Woo!
Thir-
Oh, no,
34.
the Rams.
This says with Houston. This is 34.99 in the future 3rd.
Wait, hold up.
Hold on. Let's do drama.
Let's
Okay,
see.
we
got
Let's see.
drama.
Let's see.
It says they're,
MJ
says
said
they're
for
on
a
the
whole
clock
month.
at 25.
Trade Texans number 25. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, because Rap and then the other dude got it 2 different things.
Rap say the Rams Rams are trading with the Giants on the clock. The Rams are trading and the Giants on the clock.
Well, that's 2 separate statements right there, right? Because
Yeah.
the Rams are picking next.
Right.
So the Giants are on the clock now.
So who the pick is that?
Houston
was
trades
Houston
pick. Houston trades the picks to the Giants.
So that mean, yeah. Okay, that means they trade to
New
Houston.
York.
Okay.
Yeah, New York is on the clock right now.
We might be good, Chris.
They better go Shador.
We might be good, Chris.
Listen, they going quarterback one way or another.
Let's see.
Let's see. We might be good.
They might be going for Mike Green. Like, why not?
I had a 4th edge guy.
That's crazy.
Let's see. The drama, baby. Better than the soap opera.
It's my
except it'll
favorite
be
part
on the gate.
because you traded up for a specific person, right? So what are we doing?
Definitely.
So why we waiting?
definitely
So what
Why
are
we
we doing?
waiting?
Why don't you turn the name in with the trade? How about that?
They probably did. The NFL just holding on for drama.
Makes
I'm pretty sure they probably did. The NFL just holding on for drama.
That would be crazy. You take that racist ass organization. You got Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, and Shador Sanders. Crazy.
Chad said Sanders.
What?
I don't know if he's legit, like know it, or he just guessing. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go with the Sun.
No, I'm saying I don't know if he's like he know it's Sanders or he just throwing it out there. We know it ain't Prime. We know it ain't 8 toes down.
Ooh, that's no.
What?
You're terrible.
Where's the lie?
I'm just still terrible.
So get on Shiloh. Okay, Shiloh said it first. I got it from Shiloh.
And that's his son, though.
Hey, as long as he said it first, I'm good.
Right.
Giants just tweeted, "We're back on the clock." Giants tweeted, "We're back on the clock." Hey.
Oh, there it is. Jackson Dart.
Really?
Ooh.
Mhm.
Ooh, hey, I got a Jackson Dart video on More Sip the Tally. Check it out.
Crazy.
Check it out.
You think
that's good
Rams
news.
could go Shador?
They could, but I don't think they will.
Matt Stafford ain't playing much longer, man.
He's not.
Shoot,
And
I
they
don't know
try
how I don't know how that knee is, but it should do Will Johnson because their cornerbacks look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that knee, we don't know how that. I mean, that shit could be held up by rubber bands right now. Who knows?
Right.
Shador must have asked some of these GMs about their mothers being whores.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
I mean,
Wait 1 minute, sir.
if you can ask a player that,
Right.
why can't we ask you?
Exactly.
You're right, they did. You're right.
Yeah.
You are right. It's hard to evaluate Jackson though because of that wonky offense that they play in, kind of like Tennessee.
Yeah.
But he has some traits. He do have some traits. He's gonna be good in your RPO game. He's mobile enough that if you don't have a great O-line, he can, make some stuff happen. He over 2 though. Tough, Kerry. Put you on the spot.
He fit the description for New York.
All right.
Would have had a quarterback years ago if that paper bag was darker. Had Geno Smith on the field. While away from Baltimore, I just gonna say I don't respect people who spelled their name like they replaced the CKS with an X and then still use the S.
What are you talking about, B?
Jackson Dart is JAXSON.
Oh, yeah.
Do one or the other. Either rebel or don't.
Oh boy, this is prime time comedy right here, boy. This is prime time comedy. Yeah, but like I said a while ago when Pittsburgh didn't pick Shador, I figured he was definitely not going in the first right here.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right, Rams.
Rams on the clock.
Let's go get this shit.
On NFL Network, they are strictly focused on Shador. So the GM son is right again.
Falcons coming back into the first round.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute. Where? What pick? At what pick?
Calm down.
Who did they pick before?
This is just a source telling
They
Jonathan Jones.
Walker.
They
traded up to 26 with the Rams.
Falcons traded up to 26.
Yes.
Okay.
What do the Falcons need?
A receiver.
I mean, what don't they need?
They don't need a receiver.
They took a pass rusher.
O-line?
Well, is he a pass rusher?
They need a center. They lost their center to the Bears.
Interesting.
They need a corner.
Interesting.
They need so much pass rush. They might be getting another pass rush.
They might
That is
go
true.
Campbell. They might go Campbell here, or Mike Green. It's gonna be something on the defense, I think.
What if they traded up to 26 to take Josh Simmons from y'all?
Or Malachi Starks.
That would be
over. Brave Kingdom say, "Let's go, Nick Emenwari. We welcome you." hey, one thing I respect about Ray, when he find a player he like, he stick to it.
He latch on.
no matter what.
Respect. When he find a guy he like, he stick to it. He don't let it go. He ain't fair weather about his people.
Nope.
The big cuz say stop. Stop it. Stop. What's the Michael Jordan mean? Get help. Stop it.
Get some help.
Kerry, what you thinking right now? What you thinking with the Ravens in reference to the Ravens?
Oh man, the closer we get, the more I think we might not be making a pick tonight. Just knowing how them dudes get down, man, it's enough players on the board where I feel like, it might be a chance they might trade out.
Oh no.
Wow.
What happened here?
Falcons gave up a future first rounder for this pick.
Jesus.
What?
Man, what? A second, it looks like a seventh, and then next year's first.
Holy crap.
For 26 and 101, which is
Who the hell is this?
Fourth.
Robert Griffin just tweeted, the New York Giants have no idea what they are doing at QB. Sign Jameis Winston, only to sign Russell Wilson to start over him, then drafted a rookie QB who would get minimal reps in his redshirt year behind those two. Lord have mercy. That's a tweet directly from RG3.
Josina tweeted OMG in about 50 periods. So this must be something stupid in Atlanta. Maybe it's Shador.
That would be something.
Hell no, I ain't taking no Shador.
The Ravens
Ain't
are
no
on
way.
the clock.
Who?
The Ravens are on the clock. This
Who the
is
Falcons pick?
Pick us in.
Here we go.
This is wild.
Jay, they said
Here we go.
the Giants are not beating the racist allegations. They are not trying, Jay.
No.
This is
At all.
wild.
At all.
They played guilty a long time ago.
This is wild. This is wild.
Oh, James Pierce was the pick.
For the Falcons?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be defense. So that's two edges.
Doubling
Yep.
up on the edge.
Kerry, you said it. Kerry called it. All right, it's us now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Here we go.
Carolina might want to trade back up for Josh Simmons.
Here we go.
No
Here we
trade.
go.
No trade.
Let's go,
No
Josh
whammy.
Simmons.
No whammies. No whammies. No
Come on,
whammies.
Simmons. Come to me, Simmons. Come to me, Simmons.
Oh, let's not
Come on
jinx
home,
it.
Simmons.
Let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx
I got to manifest.
it.
I mean, manifest.
Who's the top tight end left?
What?
Be quiet, bro.
What?
Wow. I asked a question. Carolina needs a tight end.
Y'all not picking no time soon.
God damn, bro.
Mason Taylor.
Can't say shit in here.
Mason Taylor, B. Hey, you know what? It's two names in my head, and the name I want probably ain't gonna be. It's probably gonna be the other name. It's the mock drafts may be right, Chris.
Don't say that.
Starks.
Yep.
Don't say that.
Mock
Don't
drafts may
you?
be right.
Don't you say that?
But come to me, Simmons.
Oh, it's gonna be Simmons.
Come to me. Come to me, Simmons. Come. What? How do you do it? Come on, Jose.
Let's get this shot.
Join
right.
in.
Yeah. We ain't
Chris,
do all
join
that.
in, Chris.
Jose look like he don't got no faith at all.
I don't.
I'm telling you.
A wop,
He gonna-
shabaloo bop.
He's gonna make the right. He's about to make the right choice. I'm
Is
telling you.
Come on, EDC.
Yeah. This is a new.
Okay.
This is a new.
Hold
year.
on. Come on, EDC. We ball together. Come on.
You
Make the right
rub
pick.
You gotta rub the belly, the Buddha. You gotta rub the belly.
I got that too. Come on, EDC. Come on, Cam. You with us?
Cam, Cam.
Come on.
Can't try to talk that into the air.
Come on.
Mm.
Come on with it. Man,
This
get Travis
quiet
on
has
off
been
my
all
screen.
night.
I just keep hitting home over here on Twitter. I'm just hitting home.
Right.
I'm about to
I
tear
just
the
keep
ligaments
hitting
in my
home.
thumb.
Huh?
I'm about to tear the ligaments in my thumb. I keep pressing
Just
it.
keep hitting. Just get. All right, the Ravens on the clock. 5 minutes 40 seconds left.
I wish I
Joe.
had
So that's about to be 5
tweet
minutes.
deck.
40
I wish I
seconds.
had tweet deck.
No trade. No trade. No trade.
Come on, Simmons.
You know they're still trying.
Come on,
Yeah,
Simmons.
pretty much.
The phone definitely probably ringing. Come on, Simmons. And get James Pierce off my screen.
Ooh.
You see it, B?
What B? What?
No. Sir.
Oh,
I just saw the picture of James Pierce and I was remembering how you said he's a dirtbag.
yeah, it's some, it's some stuff. But it is what it is.
Here we go. Show that you prioritize Lamar. Let's do it.
Come on now.
People saying pick Malachi Stark. No.
Who said it starts?
No. I'm saying people just saying pick him. Like,
Come on now. Protect the Ferrari, as Mike say. Mike ain't here, but protect the. Neither Mike is here.
true.
Protect the Ferrari.
And it just the Simmons pick just makes so much sense on so many different levels. You know, you got a guard year one, left tackle whenever Ronnie leaves. Now the question is where is he with his recovery? Everything says that he's good and he should be healthy for training camp or gearing up for training camp. But Who knows?
Even Nitro just tweeted, Josh Simmons me, please.
Anytime now, Eric.
Come on, come on.
What we doing? Tell you, man, he's still working the phones. He's like, you sure you don't want this pick?
Where we at?
I'll take Simmons. I'll do it.
4 minutes.
3 minutes, 33 seconds.
3 minutes.
Come on.
They really trying to trade it.
Come on. Why do you need more picks? You got 11.
And you said that all these guys aren't going to make the team. So what's something that make?
Come on.
Man, God damn y'all.
What?
This account retweeted the Donovan Jackson thing. I thought it was like I saw the Ohio State uniform and it said at the top the pick is in. They're about to get on fire.
You got.
Yeah.
Block them. Matumbo.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Come on, we under 2 minutes. What are you doing?
What are we doing?
It would be the Ravens to take this long.
Somebody probably draft over him again because they don't make the pick.
Yeah.
Oh, the pick is in. The pick is in.
The
pick is in.
I ain't see anything. I don't see
Come
nothing
on.
on Twitter. So they.
Well, I didn't press refresh mode in this last 2 minutes than I have probably 2025.
Somebody said fuck. I don't know what this means.
Uh-oh. I ain't looking at the tweet. I mean, I ain't looking at the chat.
Somebody said on Twitter or in chat?
No, they said in Twitter. They said fuck.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they said it. They didn't elaborate.
That might be. It might be a good thing.
It might be.
This is called nervous energy, people.
Yeah. That's the pick. Let me put my phone down so I don't throw it.
This UNC golf tweet been at the top of my page for there goes something different up there. Okay. Come on.
Somebody had to see something. Hey, big cuz, don't say Will Johnson. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
That would be a very Baltimore pick.
It would be.
They say, degenerative knee issue, huh? That sounds like no second contract to me.
Bad knee? Come on to me.
Michigan Pipeline? Let's go.
Come on to me. Ravens pick is in, not trading back.
How come every pick comes in like early? We got everybody else's pick early. Ravens pick is nothing.
Just like
we zagging.
It's just like every time we pick, they always a commercial.
Cause we zagging.
Yeah, pretty much. Who said Starks?
Oh, yep, it Starks.
Son of a.
Oh, there it is.
Fudge me.
He gonna do the right thing.
Fudge me.
Things are turning around in Baltimore.
Listen, I said this season I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and he fucked us. Shit don't ever change.
Okay, now what if they traded back into the first round and got Josh?
They ain't trading.
You know they're not doing nothing.
I was saying, what if? Okay, we got a lot of picks.
That's a mean safety rotation, though. Said no one fucking ever.
Look, man, it is what it is. I mean, we can't say we're surprised.
Yeah, we're not surprised.
Right. Is he a good player? Yeah, he's a good player. That's just not the right pick, man. I'm sick of these picks. I'm sick of a good player wrong pick.
I didn't think it was
like
you could mess this up.
I'm sorry.
What you saying? What you gonna say, Endo?
Oh, I just said I'm sorry, Coach and Chris. They led y'all on all this time. Your pick was right there. But we still in 2002.
Well, I'm not mad at the pick because he's definitely one of the highest players I had. I would prefer Josh Simmons, but again, the medicals we just don't know about it. That's the only thing. Talent wise, he's number one for me.
Right. Josh Simmons.
Yeah.
Talent wise, he's number one. But with the medical shit, like that's the tricky part. Is I don't know where he's at with that. I'm happy that it's not. I'm happy that it's not Will Johnson. I'm happy that it's not Eminwari. I'm happy that it's like Starks is, and I would have been happy with Donovan Ezeraku too.
Me too.
I would have been happy with that. Mike Green, but like we know that's not going to happen with Mike Green because he's not white. So they only have zero tolerance when it's black players. But
Facts.
yeah, I mean he's a great player, and he's going to be able to play that high safety spot. They're going to be able to bring Kyle Hamilton back down around the ball, which is going to free up a lot of shit for him to do and cause havoc. The best year that Kyle had was when he was around the ball, and they were able to have that safety that was back there patrolling. And Malachi Starks.
I'm sorry. JT had a good point. He said built around Kyle Hamilton before Lamar. Wild.
Fucking crazy.
But at the same time, they could have a crazy second round pick like they did last year. You know?
Out of the O linemen that are left, Chris, coach and Kerry, like who's left that you see that can come in and compete for starting position, particularly at guard?
For me, is
kid from Minnesota to me.
Ariante Ursary.
He more of a tackle. He might not even can compete for guard. But go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I like him. I like Jonah Savania from
Zona.
Yeah, he played right tackle. He played some left tackle. His freshman year, he was an All-American guard. Now he came into Arizona as a guard, but Arizona was so shitty that they needed him to play right tackle. So he played right tackle. Then this year he had to play some left tackle, and I thought the tape was good. He came out and said, like, I am a guard. Like, I'm comfortable at guard, which is, you usually don't hear players trying to get drafted saying, like, I'm the guard. I'm the position that gets paid less. But he just came out and said it. He was like, I feel more comfortable at guard.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. Are y'all watching the draft? Because I could have swore they just showed Starks highlight of him getting beat. Like, that's so fucking disrespectful.
I wasn't watching.
No.
Nah.
That's so disrespectful.
I know. I can't wait to see y'all get beat 17-10 in the playoffs again, though.
I know. We said after the Bills lost, me and B said it on our show. Like, we do this every year, right? We talk about how the offense didn't come through, the O-line didn't protect, they didn't look as sharp. We need to get some help there. But as soon as draft time comes around, it's defense. It's always defense. It's always the priority.
It always will be when you have people who are defensive minded building the board.
Hey, y'all got I don't know if it's Hendo or Lunch Break, but y'all got a super chat from Dapper Duns. I don't know which one it's from.
Okay. Well, shout to Dapper Duns.
Dapper Duns. He says, like I said before, Ravens draft another safety instead of protecting their QB. What's the definition of insanity, fellas? This. Now and I know you probably see it on my face. Starks is a great freaking football player, and he definitely will do good stuff in Baltimore. I just think the need was more greater than I'm confused right now at O-line.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's what it is for me. Like, I don't want to feel so down on a player that could be an excellent player for us, right? I don't want to
carry close out on us. I ain't even realize it.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I'm out of here. I don't want to feel so down on a player, right? That could be very good, but again, man, like, you gotta address your needs first. Like, you gotta address your needs. Like we need protection, right? Like, we don't need another safety. If we didn't get Malachi Starks, our secondary is gonna be fine. That's the issue I'm having with it.
Kerry, what do you think about it?
Oh, there's Kerry.
Yeah, I mean, it's a quality pick. I had some fear that this was going to happen because you saw the way DaCosta was kind of like proud that the Ravens were spending the least amount of cap on the O-line. So I kind of figured that this was coming. And I think, history tells you that they think that they can find guards later in the draft. Hopefully they don't wait too late. Hopefully it's like second round, no later than like third round. But I'm not gonna get too mad about this pick because one, he's a good player. Secondly, at least he complements what they have in the room already. But yeah, they hopefully they address that offensive line early tomorrow, or it's gonna be issues. Like, you got some guys that you can kind of patch it together and get by, but you have a chance to really impose your will with the right guys. So it's still some guys. I think Chris mentioned a few guys. Another guy's the guy at I think it's Purdue, Marcus Imbo, college tackle, projected inside, fits a zone, has some power, has some movement skills to him. So he's another guy I think they should look at. But yeah, they just gotta hit on this O-line early tomorrow.
Yeah, if in the second round they don't get an O-lineman, I'll be pissed off. But it's similar to last year. Like, they're gonna be playing that waiting game, of, are we gonna be able to get Rosengarten? Are we not gonna be able to get Rosengarten? Like, so when you don't take one early, then you play that waiting game and that game of chicken. And from what they've shown over the past few years, they're not gonna jump up and get who they want. They're gonna play the waiting game. So if they don't get one tomorrow, I'll be pretty pissed off.
And that's the problem I have with how EDC runs things, because you don't play chicken with the O-line. Like, you have to hit on those positions. You don't have to hit on safety. You can get a safety. We have safeties, first of all, right? We got them. Like, you don't need to go and grab Malachi Starks. If we need another safety, we can get somebody that can work out later on. Like, we have that on the team already with our Darius Washington, right? We've proven that we can get guys later in the draft at that position. We haven't proven we can get guys later in the draft on the O-line under EDC, right? Really, offense in general, we haven't really proven that we can get those guys. So don't play games with those positions that you're bad at. You're bad at drafting. Get those higher in the draft.
Or
like
I don't have words, fellas.
So, or if you just want to take the best player on your board in the draft, then go spend some fucking money on the O-line.
Yeah.
Don't roll into the draft
that.
with the least amount of cap dedicated to the O-line, with signing a 34-year-old D-Hop who's nowhere near what he was. Like, you just wait for scraps on offense so that you can, go sign what is essentially a rotational or even possibly a bench player on defense. It makes no sense. You're disconnecting the draft from everything else in the football calendar, right? Yeah, okay, you won the draft in April. What's going to happen in January when you need somebody to block for Lamar, when you need somebody to score? It ain't going to be Malachi Starks.
About it. We'll complain about it. We'll talk about how the O-line's not holding up. We'll talk about how, the Lamar missed a pass here. This, the offense just didn't get it done. We'll say the same thing, and then we'll rinse and repeat. We'll go into the draft and say, well, we need defense. We're not bringing back Owe. We're not bringing back Kyle Van Noy. We need to go edge. Right? Like that's the thing about defense. You always have to replenish defense. It's never ending. We'll never have a set team on defense, because the way we build our team is we want to build through the draft, but we don't hit enough on the draft to build through the draft. So we have to also supplement that with older veterans right, that are on their last leg, and those guys are on their way out the door as well. So we always have guys. We always have a team that needs to be replenished, and we replenish with the same formula. So we never have a window where we just have our guys that are set, and we can go out there and make luxury picks like Malachi Starks.
Yeah, Quinn says he'd much rather go best player available than pick a tackle with injury concerns to play guard, even though Simmons had a very good tape.
You mean like when you went best player available with the injured David Ojabo? Like that?
That's
it's always on defense.
It's always on defense.
It's always on defense. Yeah. I mean, we got to protect Ferrari at some point. And I get where you're going, Quinn. I do. But at some point, Lamar has to be priority. Lamar has a cap hit next year of $75 million. So you do think you want to protect that investment? Because whoever's behind Lamar won't be much better than us 7 sitting up here or 6 sitting up here.
And best player,
you better keep him on the field.
It doesn't mean anything, right? It's saying best player available. It doesn't
used
mean anything.
It
never does, because it's all dependent on the person doing the evaluating. Right.
Yes.
And if you're sitting there and you're talking about Eric DeCosta, who has a bad history of evaluating O-linemen, has a bad history of evaluating edge, has a bad history of evaluating wide receiver, why would you trust this board? What makes you think
Josh Connolly? I was going to ask you, what do you think about Josh Connolly? I'm sorry, B.
Yeah.
I like Josh Connolly, but the reason why I got off of the Josh Connolly for the Ravens is because I don't like him at guard. Like, I don't think he's strong enough to play guard. I don't think he has the play style for guard. I think Josh Simmons has that play style.
He just went.
Who, Josh Connolly?
To the Commanders.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I think he's a tackle only. There's some people who think he can play guard. So, I mean, maybe he can. But just for me personally, I didn't really like him. I don't like that transition for him at guard. But to me, he's a tackle.
All right. Well, listen.
So Washington has Laramie Tunsil, and now they got Josh Connolly.
Listen, I saw
28.
I saw somebody in the comments say, listen, I understand about not reaching in the draft. And once again, we have to go to the not reaching in the draft for offense. But for defense, you can't tell me that Odafe Oye wasn't a reach. You can't tell me that Patrick Queen wasn't a reach.
Fuck. I mean, I'm sorry. My bad.
No.
Yes.
Right. But when it comes to defense,
my bad is to she know who my bad is to. But yeah, it was a reach. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying when it comes to defense, reaches are fine, but when it's offensively, it's like we can't risk.
Y'all can't see it. Michael Parsons. My stepson just came back from New York. He took a picture with them.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh, it's down.
Cool. The young lion.
Yeah.
And again, it's not even about Josh Simmons specifically, because again, like Chris said, you don't know what the medicals look like.
Right.
Maybe he's not ready to play or whatever.
It's the position.
It's the philosophy, because you know that you don't have starting guards. So you're sitting here with 11 picks. Why did you not move up and target the guys you like at the O-line? It's not about, oh man, there wasn't one available at 27, so don't fucking pick at 27 then.
Right.
Pick somewhere else.
Right.
I would never get over the Ojabo over George Pickens.
I'll never get over
it. Never. And even though I like Queen was a reach.
He was
a reach. And this, if we have a game, and whoever the left guard is, because I'm going to compare whoever the left guard is to wherever Simmons goes. Mm-hmm. You freaking right. This is gonna be compared throughout the season to see. I ain't letting it go. Just like I don't let the Simmons thing go. I mean, not the Simmons, the Pickens thing go. You're gonna be reminded if you watch this channel.
And again, it's not even just like I said, it's not just Josh Simmons, not just Gray Zabel or whoever else. It's the people who you could have signed in free agency as well. Like you sat on your hands and did nothing the entire offseason. Mm-hmm. So I mean,
if Voorhees was the player everybody hyped him up to be last year, I wouldn't have any issues.
When he came back from whatever, he would have had his spot back.
Right.
And this is the thing with Voorhees, right? Like, you can think that he's good or whatever, but there's a long list of years where he hasn't been able to stay healthy. So let's just say he is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't proven that he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's my only issue. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, somebody tweeted me.
He hasn't proven anything really in the league. Like, yes, if he's good, great. But like, why do we keep rolling the dice on offense and we got to get short things on defense?
That man lasted 3 games into his professional career before he got hurt again. Fuck?
Hey, somebody tweeted me, you would take your Oway and injure Bo, and you would like it. EDC. What Connolly went? Connolly went to
the Commanders.
You're getting Jay Daniels some help.
All I'm saying now, and this is a serious question. Outside of Kyle Hamilton, who is the best first-round safety in the NFL?
Yeah, I can't even answer that because
I don't know.
We just had a conversation about Kirby, and he was the 3rd-round pick.
Malachi Starks, that's who. All right, Malachi Starks. Welcome to Baltimore.
Even better question. When has there ever been 2 first-round safeties on a team in the NFL?
Right, and that's what I'm going. Like, okay, you say, hey, we need another safety. That's fine.
Cam said
but the league doesn't value safety. So why can you not say, you know what, we'll get a safety on day 2 or day 3 where they are in abundance? Why do you have to do it in round 1?
That's a good question though. When have there been 2 first-round safeties on the same team?
Well, I know wasn't DeJuan Landry and not DeJuan, LaRon Landry and Sean Taylor
and Commanders? Maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
See how that turned out.
Landry was the first round,
and one of them been dead for 20
he was high.
years.
Stop it, B.
I'm sorry. I okay. I guess he's alive. I'm just saying.
Well, I took he's saying it as a fact, not as an insult.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, it was a long time.
Durbin and Minka.
Durbin's a difference maker.
He just said Durbin and Minka aren't difference makers. They're good players, but they aren't difference makers.
I think Minka is.
To me, by far, and y'all can tell me if you agree or not. Freaking Kyle is the best safety in during NFL right now. Name somebody better.
I mean, well, here's the thing. If you
Cantling on 3rd down.
Listen.
Yeah, Lamar was picked 6 overall.
Kyle is a hell of a talent, but if you got to keep telling me I got to draft a player so I can put him in a certain position to be successful, that says something.
No, but it's not him being successful because he was
better down there. He was successful.
Was he as good last year as he was the year before?
Well, he was asked to do something completely different last year.
Yeah,
I think you could argue he was better.
So are a lot of great players.
Hold on. What'd you say, Kerry?
Yeah, I think you could argue he was better last year than he was the year before. The splash plays and the stats maybe don't show it, but if you just watch him on the field playing that deep safety position, I'd argue he played just as well, if not better, last year than he did the year before.
So which goes to the draft safety in the first round.
Well, I mean, but that goes directly to the argument of this is not going to make an impact because he played even better and you were the worst pass defense.
Exactly. You picked up where I was going to go after Kerry said exactly. So you should have went another position.
For me, what I think it is, I think that the way the Ravens operate and view the first round of the draft is from a very safe standpoint of we're going to look at our board. We're going to take who we think the best player on our board is and minimize the risks for, whatever. And honestly, disagree or agree with it, I'm not going to knock him so much on that. My problem is every single decision that you make can't be this value proposition where, okay, I don't want to spend too many of these picks to trade up. I don't want to sign a player if it's over this number. You can't win the value proposition on every single transaction.
Not if you're
not going to win every one. You're not going to win every single one.
So
the Eagles
got 11 picks right now. If you need a guard, you identify a couple guards. use those picks and go up and get them. Right. Don't let your guard board fall apart, and then all of a sudden there's nothing there left, and you just say, "Oh well, the right guy didn't fall to us." Mm-hmm. No, go get the right guy.
Well, we went over this article from Jess Rabick where he ranked all of the positions drafted under EDC, right? From worst to first. And I think safety was first, right? Just looking, having a visualization of everybody that EDC has drafted, which is a lot of picks, very underwhelming when you look at it. And that's the problem you get into when you start playing this, this value game, right? You're, like we call it eating fast food. Hey man, I can go to the store and get some groceries and get some vegetables and have a hearty meal with nutrients. But man, I can go get the number 5, for $7, $8, well, $10 now, a little bit more. But it fills you up for the moment, but you don't have anything that's sustaining. Mm-hmm. And yes, you're getting all these picks, and it seems like you're getting your value with them, but you're getting a lot of players that don't develop, that don't really contribute, or they do contribute, they contribute way too late, and you don't want to pay them. So we're just spinning the block on that again. They have to change their system. They have to change how they go about doing this, because you're wasting your window by doing this. Sometimes you just have to go and get players that are ready to play now and can contribute right now.
Let me address Attitude Pop real quick. Attitude Pop, and he says F. Pickens, he's so overrated, coach. He's a good player with talent. That's all. Overrated. Who makes incredible catches once in a while. Now, I ain't gonna be disrespectful at all, Attitude, because I like you always support us. I'm just gonna speak this. Just look at it as this. Look at David Ojabo, what he's done in the NFL so far, and look at George Pickens. And I think that'll even just rest my case. Like I said, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Just look at what George Pickens has done and look at what David Ojabo has done. And I don't think there's a comparison over the two.
He makes spectacular catches every once in a while when you watch him. That every once in a while when you see a highlight,
he's been over 1,000. If I'm not mistaken, he's been over 1,000 yards every year. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, except for the first year, I think he was right there because of the quarterback.
Well, no, he's been over 1,000 yards once, but he only played 14 games this past year. He was at 900 yards.
Help me out here. That's what is COP? Is that the Kenyan? Is that the Kenyan currency there?
We're rich. Whatever it is, thank you.
We're rich.
Yeah, appreciate it.
This is why a team like KC had no problem investing in that quarterback. Strong possibility they will go back against the Super Bowl. Going to enjoy this Cali, Columbia night weather. Peace, fellas. Off to Kenya. Hey, salute, man. Appreciate you for rocking with us.
Safe travels.
Appreciate that.
Safe travels as well, like B said.
Clap some cheeks down there.
It was a lady that with him, man.
Hey man, you know what they're into.
It's the Colombian dollar, is what Quinn V says.
Okay. Appreciate you, Quinn.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it, Quinn. Expand our worldly knowledge. See, you don't just get football over here; you get worldly information.
That's right.
Antipas worried about George Pickens actually costing them games. Are these not adults? I hate that argument, by the way. I hate when this person's gonna add you.
Your lack of talent costs you games, Attitude Pop.
Yeah.
Is it in the chat box?
Yeah.
He said.
Coach, but don't you think he would cost us games because attitude and doing unnecessary stuff and getting us penalties? He need to grow up.
Penalties?
Yeah, head coach need to grow up.
Did you not?
We have good, outstanding citizens that get us a bunch of penalties.
The Kansas City game, the AFC Championship. How many?
One of my favorite players
and drop passes.
One of my favorite players got us a bunch of late hits on quarterbacks, and that's Travis Jones.
You know? Oh. Yeah.
And I don't worry about attitudes, man. I expect adults to show up to work and act like professionals. I don't care if you like them or not. I don't care if you like what they say or not. Like, can you make plays for me? Yes. Then go out there and play. Be a grown up.
What does Pickens have to do with Pickens? I missed something.
you know why so many Ravens fans ask that, right? Because John Harbaugh's ego can't handle players like that. That's why we ask that question so much.
That's why our cornerback gone. Well, left early.
Yeah.
Was Marcus Peters?
Mm-hmm.
When that shit happened on the sideline.
Yeah, you knew. It
was over with.
He was like, that was over with. Stupid fucking call. And John Hart was like, get him gone. Get him gone.
Over with. It was over with.
The Eagles took Jahai Campbell.
Now I agree with that because my guy ain't staying healthy.
Dean
ain't staying healthy.
N'Kobe.
Yeah, he ain't staying healthy.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't staying healthy. So I understand. I said we was leaving when the Ravens pick, but I guess we'll leave once the Chiefs make this pick.
Damn. So Mike Green still around. Will Johnson still around?
Well, let me go to this best player available.
Josh Simmons as a Rockwell.
Hey, Imawari still here. I ain't seen Rave Kingdom.
He on Twitter.
he on Twitter.
Yeah, he on Twitter talking about we can still get him.
Let's see. You say Campbell is gone, correct?
Yeah, the Eagles took him, traded up with the Chiefs, and the Bills took Maxwell Harrison.
Oh, the corner from Kentucky. So who's left? Like Chris saying, Johnson's still there. Jahai Campbell, Green.
Jahai Campbell got taken by the Eagles.
Oh, why this thing refresh?
Trevion Henderson.
Hey, Coach,
Mike Green. They just won't refresh because
Coach,
Simmons is still there, ain't it?
Yeah, Simmons is still around.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm tripping because I'm thinking my mind's still thinking Simmons is gone. That's why we didn't get him. See how programmed I was.
Coach, I need you to block that racist in the comment section.
Which one?
Ferris Mutana. Organization.
Oh shit!
I don't see him.
Oh man!
Let me find. He's. I think he's in my chat.
But I still should see it. Oh, I know.
Yeah, he's right there. He says, "So the Eagles drafted my other Muslim brother." Shit, goddamn it.
Oh, there you go.
That was funny.
Bro, you had me looking hard too. Like
I was like, "What?"
Shout out to my boy Antonio who's in the chat, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate Antonio. What Antonio say? He said the draft looks like he actually tracks the ball. The draft pick look like Antonio. He is a great football player. Don't like I said, he's a really good football player. He's going to help us. I just felt like we had more pressing needs. Yep. He's really going to help the defense. He's a good football player, arguably the best safety in the draft. I just felt like I'm upset about it, but he's a good football player. I can't express the fact that he's a really good football player.
Yeah, our frustration comes from this is years of EDC not making the right moves, and in a year where we have to get O-line right, he doesn't go O-line. So that's why we're kind of venting right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just trying to get it out, and then tomorrow we'll be on to something else.
Marcus Fraser got a super chat.
He said Mason Graham and Harmon about to eat Voorhees and parlay alive. Hey, and you know what? I don't think he's wrong. I don't think he's wrong. Unless Falele come in a lot lighter and his footwork is better, I don't think he's wrong. I don't.
Well, if he's a lot lighter, he won't have the same.
There's potential with Falele.
He won't have the same what be?
He won't have the same gravity to him. So like
that gravity
takes away his superpower.
You got to have some gravity first.
He's got it. That's why there's never anyone around him. That's what I'm saying. Like if he comes in way lighter, he's less intimidating. Then he's going to get eaten alive.
Here,
right now, he's a Pro Bowler.
Kier, I hadn't talked to you about this. What was your take on Falele's 2024? Obviously he was a Pro Bowl alternate. We think all of us think that's bull crap. What do you think about Falele?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely was no Pro Bowler. I mean, he got better as the year
Factually
went
incorrect.
on, but I mean, like they honestly should have been trying to upgrade left guard and right guard this offseason. Like, I mean, they could stick Voorhees out here, and Voorhees might be able to give them C- play, and Falele can do the same, and they could potentially get by with that, but there was just so much potential to do more and to be better and to kind of impose their will. I mean, when you have Derrick Henry and you got Lamar Jackson in a running game, that makes you special enough as is. But there was times where I felt like they left some meat on the bone, and it was because those guards couldn't really get the push to really be imposing. So, I mean, it's just a missed opportunity to not address either one of those spots, through free agency and now the first day of the draft. And now we're looking at, okay, there's a couple guys in the second round, but are they going to prioritize doing what they need to do to make sure they can get one of those guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to make sure they get an edge.
Yeah, they are.
I'm so disappointed, man.
Shit, man.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, I can't relate, man. And Dan, we trust.
I'm so disappointed. Rodney.
Yes, sir.
I love you. You're my brother.
I don't feel like this is going to end well. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Because your GM did the right thing. Mine didn't.
Hey, Coach, don't worry.
And the Chiefs select Josh Simmons.
Of course,
I
they did.
son of a.
Good night. You knew that was coming. Like,
I knew it.
Why wouldn't they?
God.
I have good news, Coach.
I'm about to put all these grapes in my mouth.
I got some good news.
What's that?
Where's Reg?
What's the good news, Endo?
With one of the 6th round picks, Eric DaCosta is going to get a financial advisor. We're going to be good on the cap in the future.
Because we already got 2 tackles. Because what happens if one gets hurt?
Exactly.
How many tackles do we have then on the team?
We got 2 tackles and no guards.
2 tackles, no guards.
We got 2 tackles and no guards.
There's no backups.
Our fullback will be playing left tackle. That's what will happen.
Why are you
Our
retweeting that, Chris?
Our best guard is hard off.
Why are you retweeting that, Chris?
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. That shit was funny as hell.
It says, hope my ops take bad players. And then they came back and they said the Bills took a twink.
You know what?
Who did this get?
Oh, Michael Harris.
Hey, the best news I heard this week was Haley Steinfeld might Michael B. All right, now back to football. That's the best news I heard. Best news I heard this week. Oh, a certain football player ain't been at NAM preview now. Red carpet event. And like the season going on. I know if my girl would have been in a blockbuster movie, I'd have been on somebody's red carpet supporting. But that's just me. I'm gonna just eat grapes now, like ain't nothing happening. Good too. That's the first round, people. We have been here. We have laughed. We've had jokes. We've gave you some good information. We've been upset. We've been happy. We've just ran the whole gambit of information. All I can tell you for sure is I'll be here 7:00. The spots will be open for these guys. Hopefully they'll show up. Maybe they won't. Maybe they will. But I'll be here 7:00, and we'll go through this 3rd, 4th round. And don't look for me Saturday though. Don't look for me Saturday. I'll be here Friday though. But don't look for me Saturday. And I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that super chatted. Everybody that let me run through these super chats real quick. Just the names: Marcus, Dapper Dan, Marcus again, Quinn, P Brown, Marcus again. Appreciate you, Marcus. That's 3 times. Dapper Dan again. Appreciate you, Dapper Dan. JT401, P Brown. Appreciate you. Jordan Yates. I hope. Damn, we were supposed to hold that pick for Jordan Yates. I forgot. I hope we didn't spoil it for Jordan. I'm sorry, Jordan, if we did. My bad. I hope we didn't. Omar, Big Cuz became a member. I appreciate you, Big Cuz. Rave Kingdom twice, and RJ, Robert Orris, people. So appreciate all y'all for the supers, and thank y'all, man. This was as like I said at the beginning. This is always fun. Always.
Hey, can I say something before people head out? Okay. LBHTShow.com. Sign up for the newsletter. It is dropping next week. All right. It'll have updates on all of our stuff, anything that's going on. It'll be in the newsletter. So go to LBHTShow.com, scroll down to the bottom, and sign up.
Rogue Pod. Let them know where they can find
you. Fuck this shit.
So who do we pick? Starks.
Malachi Starks, yeah.
So can we claim that one, or we actually lose for the first time on the bracket show?
Yeah, what did we say on Starks? We thought he was gonna go too early to be on.
Yeah, we didn't think he was gonna be there.
Yeah, he wasn't in it. He wasn't in it.
We actually lost. For the first time.
Incomplete. We ain't lose.
Oh, we got an eye, baby. Yeah, we got an eye.
That's incomplete.
The professor ain't show up. We got an eye. Know what happened? The professor showed up in 17 minutes, and in 15 minutes, we out that thing.
Yes,
that's
sir.
what happened. That's what happened. Jose and B, let them know where they can find you, baby.
Lunch Break Hot Take every Wednesday night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time, and we followed up with the overtime shows you can find on our Patreon at patreon.com/LBHTShow. Like I just said before, I'm pushing it. LBHTShow.com. Go over there, get yourself some merch, sign up for the newsletter.
Hold on. This for you, Joe. And as far as the DCP, we got 2/3 of the DCP, Carrie and Chris. We did the bracket show last week, and with the draft going on, honestly, I can't tell you when you're gonna get another DCP show. I think I'm speaking correctly, correct?
We're not always there when you call, but we always on time.
Hey, that is bars. So, they go rave. Hey, now the good part about it. The good part about this, we did not get Emmett Warren. That's the what they call it, the lighter side or whatever.
The silver
lining. Yeah, that we ain't get Emmett Warren. That's the good part. And on that note, man, I appreciate all y'all, man. Love y'all boys, man. And we about this thing. In the closing words, other than him, he gave you closing words.
Nah, man, just wear rubber.
Bye, y'all.